hear insurance from a cartoon character?
What's up, Doc?
Cartoons are good for a laugh, but when you're in an accident or you need your home covered and need help, it's no laughing matter. That's why you need a real person, like Lance at Van Z Insurance Associates. It's not just simple insurance either. Lance has you covered with home, life, auto, and business. Van Z Insurance is your place to call. Stop by today or give Lance a call at 605-393.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Grossenberg Implement just made it easier to find good used equipment. Just go to grossenberg.com and see what used equipment we have that you may want to upgrade to. Lots of 2023 units between tractors, combines, and everything in between. Stop into any of our 9 locations or browse online to see what will fit your operation. Grossenberg Implement has several late models available and great financing to help you with the cash flow. Visit with Grossenberg Sales Pros today to see what will fit your needs.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Dylan Kessler today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Sturgis Strikers is your hometown bowling alley that is locally owned and operated. Come on down and bowl a game, join a league, or have a birthday party. Don't forget Friday and Saturdays are Blacklight Bowling Nights. Conveniently located off 1st and LaSalle Street, stop in and grab your morning coffee from 5-8 Espresso. Not a coffee person? No problem. Grab a tea or smoothie. And if you're going to grab a drink, why not grab a Daylight donut or two? All located inside Sturgis Strikers off 1st and LaSalle.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Grocery Mart off Junction Avenue in Sturgis, South Dakota is your locally owned and operated grocery store. Stop in and shop the great selection of fresh cut meats. Then stroll on over to the fresh produce aisle. Watch for weekly ads for big savings and make sure you're checking out their Facebook page for the hot deals. Grocery Mart continues to strive to offer the best deals to their customers. Located off Junction Avenue in Sturgis, South Dakota, Grocery Mart says go Scoopers.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
The Home Slice Group. Your customers love your business, but you need more of them. That's where we come in. We work with great brands, connecting them to the right audience using video, website development, digital, and audio. All tied together with intelligent media placement to get as many people to your front door as possible. You concentrate on running your business while we concentrate on growing your business. Elevate your brand with us, the Home Slice Group.
At Dakota Discount RV, our mission is to make your RV experience fun and easy by providing quality recreational vehicles, competitive pricing, and professional sales and service. We're proud to offer the finest names in RVs. Our big inventory of fifth wheels, travel trailers, and toy haulers allow us to save customers thousands of dollars compared to most dealers. Come see us at either of our two locations, 3330 East Mall Drive, Rapid City, or 11200 JB Road, exit 48, Somerset. Newell Golf Club, located just minutes outside of town, the friendly hometown golf course. Come play a round of golf in a laid-back atmosphere and enjoy the views that western South Dakota has to offer. Newell Golf Club strives to be a community leader, offering the course to the Newell High School and middle school golf teams free of charge and hosting multiple community golf tournaments throughout the season. First-time members get half off membership fees. Look us up on Facebook.
Would you buy your insurance from a cartoon character?
What's up, Doc?
Cartoons are good for a laugh, but when you're in an accident or you need your home covered and need help, it's no laughing matter. That's why you need a real person, like Lance at Van Zee Insurance Associates. It's not just simple insurance either. Lance has you covered with home, life, auto, and business. Van Zee Insurance is your place to call. Stop by today or give Lance a call at 605-393-2399.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Grossenberg Implement just made it easier to find good used equipment. Just go to grossenberg.com and see what used equipment we have that you may want to upgrade to. Lots of 2023 units between tractors, combines, and everything in between. Stop into any of our 9 locations or browse online to see what will fit your operation. Grossenberg Implement has several late models available and great financing to help you with the cash flow. Visit with Grossenberg Sales Pros today to see what will fit your needs.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Dylan Kessler today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Sturgis Strikers is your hometown bowling alley that is locally owned and operated. Come on down and bowl a game, join a league, or have a birthday party. Don't forget Friday and Saturdays are blacklight bowling nights. Conveniently located off 1st and Lozelle Street, stop in and grab your morning coffee from 5-8 Espresso. Not a coffee person? No problem. Grab a tea or smoothie. And if you're going to grab a drink, why not grab a daylight donut or two? All located inside Sturgis Strikers off 1st and Lozelle.
Out here, you'll learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Grocery Mart off Junction Avenue in Sturgis, South Dakota is your locally owned and operated grocery store. Stop in and shop the great selection of fresh cut meats. Then stroll on over to the fresh produce aisle. Watch for weekly ads for big savings and make sure you're checking out their Facebook page for the hot deals. Grocery Mart continues to strive to offer the best deals to their customers. Located off Junction Avenue in Sturgis, South Dakota, Grocery Mart says go Scoopers.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
The Home Slice Group. Your customers love your business, but you need more of them. That's where we come in. We work with great brands, connecting them to the right audience using video, website development, digital, and audio. All tied together with intelligent media placement to get as many people to your front door as possible. You concentrate on running your business while we concentrate on growing your business. Elevate your brand with us, the Home Slice Group.
At Dakota Discount RV, our mission is to make your RV experience fun and easy by providing quality recreational vehicles, competitive pricing, and professional sales and service. We're proud to offer the finest names in RVs. Our big inventory of fifth wheels, travel trailers, and toy haulers allow us to save customers thousands of dollars compared to most dealers. Come see us at either of our 2 locations, 3330 East Mall Drive, Rapid City, or 11200 JB Road, exit 48, Somerset. Newell Golf Club, located just minutes outside of town, the friendly hometown golf course. Come play a round of golf in a laid-back atmosphere and enjoy the views that western South Dakota has to offer. Newell Golf Club strives to be a community leader, offering the course to the Newell High School and middle school golf teams free of charge and hosting multiple community golf tournaments throughout the season. First-time members get half off membership fees. Look us up on Facebook.
Would you buy your insurance from a cartoon character?
What's up, Doc?
Cartoons are good for a laugh, but when you're in an accident or you need your home covered and need help, it's no laughing matter. That's why you need a real person, like Lance at Van Z Insurance Associates. It's not just simple insurance either. Lance has you covered with home, life, auto, and business. Van Z Insurance is your place to call. Stop by today or give Lance a call at 605-393-2399.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back into Woodall Field as we bring you Sturgis Cooper football here on the Big 81. And Gary Matthews, Coach Bob Havela, and Terry Anderson joining you here tonight. And it's a chilly night, boys. I think it's our chilliest night of the season, but it's perfect football weather. So folks are a little bundled up here tonight for some great football action. And the must-win, as you heard Terry say in our pregame, for the Sturgis Scoopers tonight. They got to beat the Watertown Arrows, one of the top teams in the state. So, guys, I'll turn it over to you for our pregame commentary here. I'll start with you, Coach. You were down there on the field not too long ago, getting some comments from the coaches and the players, and it's going to be a tough one tonight for the Scoopers, but they can do it if they hang in there.
Yeah, it is going to be a tough one. Everyone seems to be pretty healthy tonight. We don't know if Solios is going to play or not. Yeah. There is word he will be doing some action. Interesting thing, talking to a Watertown coach, Kelly O'Connor. For those who remember Bucky O'Connor, he was the wrestling coach here in the 60s and 70s. Good talking to Kelly. He says this stadium brings back a lot of memories. He told his players, you will never play in a better stadium than Woodall Field.
You know what, I saw a tweet, a poll on Twitter, or X, I guess it's called now, from Nate Brown in Rapid City, asking people to nominate the best football field in the state. Woodall Field didn't come up in the conversation until former AD Todd Palmer stuck his nose in there and said, you guys dropped the ball. Woodall Field is the best football field in the state.
It's a beautiful place to play football on an October evening. Hey, let's talk about the Watertown Arrows. They are not a bad team. In fact, they're a very good team. Watertown, I was watching them on film. They do something interesting. On defense, they'll rush 3 on the line. They'll put 3 linemen down. Then they'll blitz a linebacker, blitz a defensive back, and put pressure on the quarterback. And that's very, very effective. And they're big. Up front, they're big. The average is about 250 pounds, which is a big-sized high school line in South Dakota. And they have a solid secondary. Carter Williams is going to have his hands full, he and Ethan DeShock, because these defensive backs for Watertown are very, very sticky. They'll stay with their guys. They'll run a cover 1 with a safety deep and then just man up, and they are very good at what they do. That said, Terry, Sturgis is not a bad ball club. They got quality athletes on this team.
Agree. You know what, you mentioned Watertown secondary. Was reading about their game against Pierre. They had 3 interceptions on Pierre quarterback Caleb Lounsbury, and this Watertown Arrow team got their first win over Yankton since 2013. They hadn't beaten the Bucks in over 10 years. They got a win in their second week of the season. 2 losses for this Watertown Arrow team. They're coming off a win against T, but a hard double overtime loss to Spearfish. So this Watertown Arrow team, as you talked about, big, skilled. They run the ball a lot, and the Scoopers, have had some issues stopping the run this season. Looked at some statistics today as I was getting ready for the game. Looked at how the defense was stacking up, the Scooper defense, and what they were doing to stop teams. It's really about even when you look at what teams can do against the Scooper defense. Total yards against the Scoopers are 1,900 even. 922 rushing, 978 passing. Doing this research, I thought for sure I was going to see it tip way in favor of rushing. It seems like teams have really been able to run on us, but then you look back at some games and we've gotten beat on the pass. Huron's a good example of that. We got beat through the air against the Huron Tigers, and the Watertown Arrows don't pass nearly as much as Huron does, but Scooper defense tonight going to have to step up against the run game, but going to also have to be there to take care of the pass as well.
And on offense, Terry, we talked about this last week, they have to execute. The receivers have to hold on to the ball, watch the ball into their hands. Linemen have to hold their blocks, because this Watertown Arrow team is a big line. So you're going to have to execute and execute well. I think Sturgis can do it, but it's not going to be easy.
Do you want me to go into the Key City
Keys
Chiropractic?
to victory, my friend. You bet.
All right, Key City Chiropractic, who I visited today and got some acupuncture and a realignment. Thank you, Jared. Thank you, Jared Gable. Keys to victory for the Scoopers tonight. The defense for the Scoopers has not proven they can stop the run yet. Teams averaging 132 yards per game rushing against the Scoopers. Tonight, Coach, I don't know if you agree with me on this, though. I'm thinking the Scoopers need to load the box, make the Arrows throw the ball. Scooper secondary has had trouble at times with man coverage downfield. Teams averaging 140 yards through the air per game against the Scoops. Make the Watertown Arrows throw the football. Make your defensive backs play lockdown D and prove that they can stop the pass. We have to stop the run tonight. Sully Jost has been quiet since week 4 against Huron. Sully had 269 yards, 4 touchdowns against Huron in week 4. Not sure if we're going to see him tonight. Yeah. Peter Pye starting tonight. Sully on the sidelines. He's moving well. I hope we see him. I see him down there kind of getting warmed up, so we hope we see Sully Jost tonight. Tonight, a must-win game for the Scoopers. They got to come out and play smash-mouth football. They got to send the Arrows home with a loss. Watertown, I believe, feels a little secure that they're going to make the playoffs at 5-2. They have the playoff spot locked up. I say the Scoopers need to make the Watertown Arrows pay for that complacency, send them home with a loss tonight.
There's your keys to victory tonight from the Key City Chiropractic and Acupuncture folks, and the Scoopers win the coin toss, and Coach Chris Koletsky elects to defer. They'll receive to start the third quarter, and that means we are ready to go. The Scoopers will kick off to the Watertown Arrows. They'll have the ball first. They'll go right to left on your radio dial to start things off. There's the kick. It's a short kick, returnable from the 23, returned out past the 30, crossed the 35 to about the 37-yard line. Number 43 for the Watertown Arrows with the return. That is Brody Randall, the junior.
One thing, Terry, and you make a very good point, they have got to stop the run. That's the Sturgis Scoopers, but they also have to contain. Watertown likes to move their quarterback, move the pocket, go to the sidelines, and we'll see if their containment guys can keep that quarterback in the pocket.
Led by Trayton Himmerich, their starting quarterback. Watertown in their away white jerseys tonight with purple helmets and purple and white jerseys. Himmerich waiting for the snap, and we have movement before that is even snapped. This may be on Watertown. If so, to push them back 5.
I think number 71 for the Arrows got a little bit too excited and jumped offside.
It is, and that'll cost them 5. So Watertown just 2 losses on the season. One of those to the team we'll play next week, the Spearfish Spartans. We'll keep an eye on their score tonight.
Spencer Wenches in the background, number 22, the backfield, I should say. 6'1", 220-pound running back.
Out of the eye for Himmerich. Takes the snap, slipping on that wet grass. Yep, and he lost his momentum, and down he goes at about the 35-yard line. That grass could be A little slippery tonight. That could factor into tonight's game.
Gary and I walked across the field to get up to the booth, and I tried to sprint and cut a little bit in my Chuck Taylors. I didn't slip, but then my cuts aren't as sharp as they used to be.
Which explains why you're going back to Gary Jabel at the chiropractic office tomorrow, right?
He's going right back.
I need another adjustment, Jared.
Himmerich out of the gun here after a short gain of a couple. Second down and long. Himmerich takes a snap again.
He's big.
And he's right up the middle. Crosses into the Scooper territory. He's still going. He shakes 2 tackles.
Touchdown.
Nobody's going to stop him. Wow.
64-yard run for Spencer Wenches. Touchdown, Watertown.
215 pounds, gentlemen. He's like trying to stop a semi coming at you.
Well, I give credit to the Watertown Arrows line. They set that up beautifully. They set up as a pass block. Everyone went to the outside and left the middle wide open, and he takes off.
Wenches gets on the board for the Watertown Arrows. It is 6-0. Extra point is pending.
Not even a minute gone in this ball game, gentlemen.
Boy, oh boy. He's going to be tough to stop. Scooper's going to have to try to figure out something to slow him down.
Big and fast.
Yeah. Extra point is up, and it's no good. He missed it. You know what? I think Watertown had that problem in their loss to the Spearfish Spartans.
They did
as well.
They did. We watched that game while we were lounging around in Florida waiting for that hurricane to hit the Gulf Coast. And it was a great game, but you're right. Watertown's kicking game, they're not confident in their kicking game at all. They went for a lot of 2-point conversions in that game.
Missed the extra point, so it will stay 6-0. And we'll keep it here as the Scoopers prepare to get their hands on the football for the first time here tonight. So Winches goes 60. You had 64 on the run, Terry. 64 yards for the score. He broke through a couple of tackles. A couple of Scoopers tried to get their mitts on him.
And we talked about the pregame. Sturgis has to execute, and you just didn't execute well on that play.
So how do you bring him down, Coach? Are you going for his legs, or are you going for his upper portion of his body to bring him down?
You know, when you got a Mack truck like that, you get him to the ground, go low, grab around the ankles if you have to. You don't have to kill a guy to tackle him in football. Just get him to the ground and go low.
Scoopers are going to have to figure something out because he's going to be problems for the Scoopers here after that run. 6-0 Arrows. They're ready to kick from the 40. Scoopers about to get their hands on the ball for the first time here tonight. Senior night here as well. It's a deep kick. It is returnable. Scoopers will return it. Out past the 20. 25. And out near the 30. Good return. And it looks clean. No flags. Scoopers will start about the 31-yard line is where they will spot it.
What a good return by Jesse Lane for the Scoops.
He's one of the seniors this year. Senior night tonight as the seniors are getting recognized.
Yeah, Jesse Lane's favorite food is steak. And he says
a good choice.
He says he's a professional
American
fisherman.
I'd
like to find out more about his professional fisherman job.
Williams takes a snap, hands this one off. He bobbled it a little
Sully
bit,
Jost
but he got it
game.
into Sully Jost. Yep, Jost gets to the 35, and that's good to see Jost in there.
Most definitely.
Pick up a 4.
I didn't think if he was going to get put in, he was going in.
Yeah. Well, I think if he had the opportunity to sneak in without the coaches knowing last week, he would have done it. Carter Williams, the lone setback here for the Scoopers. Oh, and they got Watertown to move. Is it on Watertown or is it on Sturgis on the early move?
Boy, Watertown crowding that line.
Boy, they were.
Number 25 for the Arrows. That's Marcus Fossum. Looked like he was offside when he lined up.
They want to talk about it. Looked like he jumped offside.
It's got to be encroachment. Yep, that will not quite give the Scoopers a first. They're going to be a couple of yards shy.
You know, right now, Sturgis Scoopers, let's get a drive. Everyone calm down.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got a big run already against you. Calm down. Make a drive. You're okay.
So it is second down and short. Williams and Jost in the backfield. Jost gets the carry and right through the line. He's got a first down as he gets to the 45.
Gain of 6 for Sully Jost.
So the Scoopers off to a good start on the running game.
Sully comes into this game. The leading rusher hasn't done a lot since Huron in week 4, but 603 yards on 87 carries. He's got 8 scores, averaging about 7 yards a carry for the Scoops.
1st and 10 for Sturgis. Ball at the 46-yard line. Williams out of the gun once again. 3 wide receiver set to his left. Takes the snap, and he's going to keep this one. Works it right side on the quarterback option. Crosses midfield. 45.
Out of bounds.
We need to see a flag there. Hit. Yep.
We got no flag. He was thrown out 5 yards out of bounds.
Yep, and the Scooper coaches wanted it, and they're not going to get it. But a first down for Carter Williams on the quarterback keeper.
And that looks like it was Markham Fossum that threw him out of bounds.
Yep.
Aberdeen is very aggressive with their strong safeties and the linebacker. Excuse me, Watertown, sorry. who are these guys? No,
are these guys?
Yeah, Watertown is very aggressive. They'll bring their strong safeties up and they'll rush them. That was a good call.
Yeah. 15-yard gain for Carter Williams.
Jost again in the backfield. Williams out of the gun. Split wide receivers, right and left. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. High snap. Williams brings it down, completes it to the right side. That's number...
Tegan Wormstadt,
number 6. Thought he was a number 8 there for a minute. My old eyes tried to make that 6 and 8.
A 7-yard gain on that play.
2nd down and 3 upcoming. They will spot it at the 33-yard line of the Watertown Arrows.
Tegan having a heck of a season, the leading receiver for the Scoops. He's got 25 catches coming into tonight, 289 yards and 3 scores.
Jost in the backfield for the Scoopers, waiting for the snap. Jost gets it. Jost finds an opening. No, it's actually Williams. He kept it. He's going to get the first down.
Boy, fooled me too.
He fooled everybody.
And you know, this is good strategy by the Scoopers. They know how aggressive the Watertown Arrows are on defense. So you're running fakes, you're running counters, make them over pursue, and that's what they did that time.
Yeah, Watertown thought Jost had the ball, and he was getting some good yardage, and all of a sudden Williams had it. Running to his left, he gets enough for the first down. Scoopers move the markers once again. Ball at the 29-yard line. Scoopers are just outside the red zone. Down 6-0 here early in this one. Williams out of the shotgun formation. Sully Jost back there, man in motion, left to right, that's Wormstadt. Jost gets the call and the carry, gets to the 30-yard line. He may not get back to the line of scrimmage.
That time the Watertown Arrows were able to penetrate. And if you watch, guys, they're going with this 3-man front almost every time now and sending either a linebacker or a defensive back on the blitz.
Spotted at the 30. Jost loses a yard. 2nd down and 11 coming. Williams stands at the 35-yard line. Jost behind him. 2 wide receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Jost takes the snap. 3-step drop. Quick throw up the middle. That's caught. Brought down immediately. Cole Litson with the catch. Number 11 for Sturgis.
8-yard gain on that play for Sturgis.
That'll bring up 3rd down and a couple. Place the ball at about the 23, it looks like. Carter Williams comes out of the gun. Litson lines up right side. Now they're going to bring him in a little closer to the line.
Good offensive tempo for the Scoops. Quick.
Oh, they got Watertown to move, but they get back. Carter Williams, a look towards the sideline. Sully Jost lined up behind him. They give it to the workhorse. Nope, Williams is going to keep it again, and he crosses the 20, and he's got a first down. At least I think he does. Let's see where that knee hit the wet grass.
Yep, they're signaling first down.
Yep,
Gary.
he's got it, yep.
And again, they're running misdirection, they're running fakes, and that keeps that defense for the Watertown Arrows off balance. They can't be as aggressive as they were earlier.
Very good offensive possession to start things off here for the Scoopers. No, they need to answer Watertown's quick touchdown. They're now inside the red zone.
6-yard gain for Carter.
1st and 10. Ball spotted about the 16. Williams gives this one to Jost. Jost works it left side, cuts inside, still on his feet, and down to about the 5 or 4 yard line. It'll be 2nd down and very, very short here.
Looks like they're spotting him at about the 5.
Yep. Oh, he's got a first down. He's got enough, so this will be a 1st and goal set up for the Scoops.
11 yards on that rush for Sully Jost. good mix of runs and passes on this drive for the Scoops.
And the Scoopers threatening to punch this one in on their first possession of the game. Jost will line up in the backfield behind Williams. 3 wide receivers, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Jost gets the carry. Jost trying to work it outside, and he slammed to the turf, and ooh, boy, that was... They don't let you do that anymore.
Spencer Wenches, and against that game against Spearfish, he did the same thing to a lot of the Spartans. He's a really aggressive linebacker, likes to inflict some pain on some runners.
I was going to say the flags are nailed into their pockets right at the moment because nothing has come out yet.
You're right. It's some nights it's loose. Tonight they're locked in.
They're locked in pretty tight, yep.
Those are judgment calls, gentlemen.
For sure.
Second down and goal. Scoopers again will keep this one with Williams in command, and Williams is going to get slung back. So now the Scoopers may have to get a little creative here.
Loss of about 3 on that play.
Yeah, that's going to push them back to about the 7 now. So a couple of plays with losses. And the Scoopers will have a 3rd and goal.
So give credit to Caden Decker, number 9 for the Watertown Arrows. He comes across, but he sits on the line of scrimmage. He didn't over-penetrate, and he was able to make the tackle for a loss on that one.
All right, Scoopers are going to change it up here a little bit. Here comes Kano in at quarterback, number 3.
Oh, Gary, it's the old crossbuck.
That might be what we're seeing here. Scoopers going to try and get a little creative here. Kano will give it to Pye.
Kano keeps it.
Kano keeps it, yep, and he tries to go up the middle and not going to get there. He gets back to about the 6-yard line. That's as far as he gets, though.
Almost, to the line of scrimmage. Previous line of scrimmage.
So now you got 4th and goal, and this drive has stalled out, and it looks like the Scoopers may try for 3 here.
Yeah, Sully Jost this season, 4 field goals. He's perfect. 13 of 13 on extra points.
But Elliott Smith is kicking this field goal, gentlemen.
Knocking on wood.
Sorry about that.
Elliott Smith, his first field goal attempt
bad
this
snap.
season.
He got it up, and I think it's through.
Good
did.
kick.
Yep.
Excellent kick by Elliott Smith. Saw him warming up before the game, and young man's feeling confident.
So the Scoopers answer the Watertown score.
And that's a big deal. Now you have confidence. You've come down. You've got some scores. Didn't get in the end zone, but you got 3 points, and that's what the Scoopers needed.
So 6-3, gentlemen, and now Watertown's going to get the ball back. And the big key here is how you're going to shut down Winchus on this next possession for the Watertown Arrows.
Well, you have to execute on defense, Gary. And when you got that big touchdown, they did not execute.
So we'll see if they can do it here. We'll keep it here again, waiting for the kickoff. Scoopers will kick from the 40. It looks like Elliott Smith is going to get most of the kicking duties here tonight. Watertown will send 2 deep at about the 5-yard line.
Everybody up, time for Scooper kickoff.
6-3 lead if you're just joining us. The Watertown Arrows scored first on a 64-yard touchdown run by Winchus. Scoopers answered with a field goal by Elliott Smith.
How long was that field goal? About 19 yards? That's where about I marked it. About 19 yards.
About 19-20, yep.
Squib kick.
Picked up by the Arrows. And running sideways, getting to about the 35 and slipping down. That is a area of the field where the grass is really beat up out there.
Yeah, plus we had a little rain today, so it does make it a little slippery.
Yeah.
Brody Randall with the return for Watertown.
Randall gets it out to the 36-yard line. 1st and 10 there for the Watertown Arrows. Already our home season finale will be on the road to wrap up the regular season next week on Thursday. Remember, it's a Thursday night game, not a Friday, at Spearfish. All right, quarterback Himrich out of the shotgun formation. Wint just lined up beside him. Snap. Himrich rolling to his right. He's going to throw.
Picked
It's
off.
intercepted by the Scoopers.
That's a big interception for the Scoops.
And the passing game a little problematic, you guys were saying, for the Watertown Arrows, and they were passing on 1st down there.
Jake Krogh with the interception for the Scoopers.
And guys, it looked like he was trying to throw it to Nathan Briggs on that far side, but the Sturgis Scooper had the position on the ball. And it looks like maybe he underthrew it just a little bit.
It looked that way, yep.
He short-armed it just a little bit to his receivers. Krogh in the right place at the right time for the Scoopers.
And the Scoopers will get it back. That is a huge interception for the Scoops.
Puts them in good field position.
Spotted at about the 40-yard line. Carter Williams back out on offense, out of the shotgun formation with Sully Jost. 2 receivers to his right, Wormstead on the far end. Williams is looking for a pass, and we have a flag down. He's going to throw this one to the end zone, caught by Tegan Wormstead.
And I'm afraid it's coming back, guys.
Yeah, right at the moment it's a touchdown, but
it looked like one of the Sturgis linemen took down the Watertown Arrow into a nice takedown, but you can't do that in football.
Yeah, it could be a chop block, a hold. We'll see what they come up with here. Unfortunate, great throw by Williams to Wormstead, but I think it's coming back. Yep.
Costly penalty for the Scoopers.
Ouch.
That will push them back. And that'll be 10 yards. So all the way back to about midfield.
And unfortunately for the Scoopers, the takedown occurred right in front of the referee.
Yeah, they're not usually going to miss that.
And he did not give him 2 points for the takedown.
Yeah. So instead of a touchdown, they take it off the board. It is first down and 20, and now that time Watertown jumped off sides.
I think Carter Williams using a good Aaron Rodgers
hard count. I was just about to say that.
I was reading your mind, Coach.
I know. And Wormstead kind of made it.
No, that's, is that right? That looked a little short where they placed the ball because that ball was at the 50, right?
I agree.
They're about a yard shy of where that should have been. The coaches aren't saying anything.
I'd be raising some cane on the sidelines.
Yeah, they're about a yard shy of that, where that should have been set up.
Yeah, Watertown's defense, very aggressive.
That's caught, crossing the 40 and diving out to about the 38, 37-yard line is Litzen. Check that, number 14 to Shock. Yep.
You're right, though, Coach. I think you can use that aggressiveness against Watertown by making them over-pursue.
Well, and the other thing is they like to send their linebackers every time, so you can send your receivers right out there in the curl zone because the linebacker's gone. He went blitzing.
8-yard gain for the Scoops.
Second down for the Scoopers. 6-3 lead for the Arrows. Scoopers have the ball for the second time tonight after the interception. They'll hand this one off Peter. That's just only Jost with the carry. Jost not going to get much.
Boy, big number 78 for Watertown. Micah Hotch, 6'5", 300. Got his mitts on Sully.
Wow.
Brought him down after just a 1-yard gain.
He's a big one.
3:23 remaining, first quarter. Third down and 7 for the Scoops.
You say that's a guy who can wrestle grizzly bears with a willow switch. That's a big boy.
Ball at the 37.
What do they feed these guys up in Watertown? Corn.
A whole cow.
Litzen in motion. Williams throws as he's hit, and it's caught by Litzen, and Litzen is right at the marker. Let's see where they spot it. Great catch.
And the Watertown defender
And
who
we have
brought
a
down
Watertown
Carter
defender
Williams
hurt.
is hurt.
Carter Williams took a shot on that
Boy, he
play.
did, and he completed that pass.
Great hands by Cole Litzen.
Oh, absolutely. He was on the sidelines, got his hands up, watched the ball into his hands and pulled it in, and then went out of bounds. You can't ask for a better catch.
Scoopers got enough for the first down on the catch. Injury timeout. So we'll get our first timeout in here. You're listening to Sturgis Cooper Football on the Big 81, KBHB. We're back in 30 seconds.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Watertown player was able to get off the field under his own power. Carter Williams out of the gun.
Jacob Mueller for Watertown.
Quick throw. That's up the middle and turning around and to shock. He turned around and that ball was right there. I think you're right, Terry. He hung on to it.
You know, Dalen was quiet the first 4 or 5 weeks of the season, had a breakout week last week with a couple of touchdowns, 2 catches so far tonight for the senior.
It is a first down and goal for the Scoops.
And notice what Watertown is doing now on their defense. They're now going zone defense and backing off, and that's what counters and misdirections do. They make the defense back off.
19.
Williams comes out of shotgun. Go ahead, Terry.
19-yard gain on that play for the Scoops.
Sully Jost in the backfield behind Williams. Jost. And that's a keeper by Williams, and Williams scampers into the end zone. And the Scoopers take the lead.
9-yard touchdown run for Carter Williams. The Scoopers came to play tonight, gents.
That's right. And Sully Yost, I'll tell you what, we were all watching him go getting tackled.
And they're just keying on him. Yep.
Yeah, he doesn't have the ball.
He didn't have the ball. Only in his imagination. So the extra point pending from Elliott Smith.
Yeah, you can tell Watertown studied film of the Scoopers, too. Keying on Jost the way they are, but Carter Williams has been really effective with that quarterback keeper this season.
That kick splits the uprights, and the Sturgis Scoopers take the lead, 10-6 here at Woodle Field. The kickoff all the way in 30 seconds. This is Scooper football on the Big 81 KBHB.
Grossenberg Implement just made it easier to find good used equipment. Just go to grossenberg.com and see what used equipment we have that you may want to upgrade to. Lots of 2023 units between tractors, combines, and everything in between. Stop into any of our 9 locations or browse online to see what will fit your operation. Grossenberg Implement has several late models available and great financing to help you with the cash flow. Visit with Grossenberg Sales Pros today to see what will fit your needs.
Back for the kickoff. Scoopers take the lead here on the score by Carter Williams is 10-6. Here's the kick. Deep. Returnable from the 14. Out past the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Still going. 45-yard line. Great return for the Watertown Arrows. No flags. And looks like they're going to spot it at about the 47-yard line. Great return.
You know, it's not often you see the Scoopers kick it deep.
Yeah.
They usually squib it.
Mm-hmm.
So when they do kick it deep, good return by the Arrows.
I got a donut that says they squib it the rest of the game.
I would agree with you.
I think you're right. Yankton leading T, 21-7 in the second in other AA action.
And here comes Wintjes. Wintjes is free again, and nobody's going to stop him. He goes all the way.
Marcus Fossum, number 25.
So if you watch that play, all Fossum did was a little counter move.
Yep.
Everyone sucked to the far side of the field, and he just ran it into the end zone.
53-yard touchdown run for Marcus Fossum.
2 huge runs here for the Watertown Arrows.
I think Coach Gillespie's going to have a word with his defense after this.
You know, they're aggressive, like you said, and they're probably over pursuing a little bit there too. And Watertown's made them pay on some long touchdown runs here in the first quarter. Boy, it's been an active first quarter, gents.
Watertown going for 2.
And the Arrows will go for 2.
Yeah, again, just not confident in their kicking game.
They lead 12-10. Wintjes will wind up alongside Himrich here. Nope, that's Fossum, excuse me. And running for his life is Himrich.
He's pushing the back.
Himrich, yep, we're going to have a flag down, I think. Well, no flags yet. Himrich still going. He's
big hit.
Not going to get there. And oh my, now we have flags. Yeah. So the 2-point conversion fails. There was just everything wrong.
And now we got
another flag coming in.
Boy, Aaron Morovitz put a hit on Himrich.
Yeah, he sure did.
Just gave him a pile driver and knocked him back a couple of yards. Not sure what these flags are. I'm guessing it's going to be some
multiple, I'm thinking, probably personal fouls here.
Yep.
Yeah, they're going to have a little conference on this.
So the flags come unglued, gentlemen.
There were a lot of things happening on that play.
There sure was. 1:57 remaining here in the opening quarter. As they sort this out, I'm kind of thinking maybe both sides have flags here, but we'll see.
So if it's offsetting, they'll probably replay the down.
They probably will. Face mask on Sturgis. Oh, they're both on the defense. All right, so Watertown will get another chance here.
Here's a crazy stat for you. Watertown, 3 carries, 113 yards on the
crazy
ground. Those 2 big touchdown runs of 67 and 53.
Watertown gets another opportunity here on the 2-point conversion. Himrich out of the shotgun. It goes right to Winchus, and Winchus runs it in easily. And it's 14-10. So Watertown answers the Sturgis Cooper score. Winchus and Fossum getting it done. Each has a huge run here tonight for a score.
You know, and Watertown really hasn't done anything crazy. Not a lot of misdirection or anything. They're just running the ball to the running back out. You have a single back offense, and they're just running straight at the Scoopers.
Yep.
I think now you're going to talk to one of your linebackers and say, see that guy in the backfield? You're going to cover him.
Yep.
And you're going to tackle him.
We mentioned that in the Key City Chiropractic Keys to Victory. Just packing the box with the linebackers. But, yeah, I mean, the linemen are creating big holes, but it's up to the linebackers to make that tackle. And, boy, they've been burned on a couple of consecutive long touchdown runs.
So here's the thing now, because of the unsportsmanlike, it's a 15-yard penalty, so Watertown will kick off from the Sturgis Cooper 45-yard line.
You know, it would be a bad time to do an onside.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you why. If Sturgis recovers it, they recovered it about the 35.
Exactly.
And if they don't recover it and you recover it, you've got good field position.
Exactly. Well, we'll see if Watertown was listening to you, or if they just try to kick this one deep.
Talon Jurgens, the kicker for Watertown.
Yeah, they're going to kick it deep.
He's going deep.
Yep, it's going to go to the end zone.
No one ever listens to me.
No, that'll be a touchback.
We listen to you, Coach. Yep.
I know.
Yep.
Thank you.
You know, we each have a dad joke tonight at halftime coming up.
Ooh, the Friday
nice.
Funnies coming up.
Funnies coming up.
On the halftime report.
I know, Coach, you have an inexhaustive supply of them.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
exhaustive supply, or you exhaust people with them. I'm not quite sure what I meant by that, but
it's kind of like exhaust, yeah.
But I did find a good one, and I put it in my notes because I'm terrible at telling jokes. I would have forgotten it. I actually have forgotten it. I'll have to read it here shortly.
All right, Scoopers still late in the first quarter here. Take over, down by 4 points, 14-10. It'll hand this one off. And Jolie Jost will get 2. He's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And it will be 2nd down and 10. A minute 39 to play here in the opening quarter. And, guys, this might be our highest scoring game this season in the first quarter. I don't think we've had this many points in the first quarter all season.
Pierre leading Spearfish 7-0 in the first half. In Pierre. That game's at Hollister Field in Pierre.
Carter Williams will stand at about the 15. Fake to Jost, and boy, a dangerous throw up the middle, and I think he and Cole Litzen were on 2 different pages on that play.
And it's a good thing the Watertown defensive backs ran into each other, or they would have had an interception.
Yeah, there were 2 of them there.
That's first incompletion, though, for Carter Williams. Had a really, really good first quarter so far. 5 of 6 passing for 51 yards.
So now you got a 3rd down and 10 if you're the Sturgis Scoopers. And failing to convert here, you're going to be punting deep in your own territory. Carter Williams out of the shotgun formation. Takes a snap. Quick throw, right side. That's caught. Crossing the 20. Trying to work his way to the 25 is Wormstad. Wormstad going to get to about the 25. And they're going to be 5 yards short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 5 coming
You know,
and the Scoopers got a punt.
Sometimes those bubble screens, that was just a little bubble screen. The problem is you're starting 2 yards deep, and you got to make another 8 yards to get the first down, and that doesn't always work.
Yeah.
First punt of the game for either team.
Here's the punt.
Good punt.
It'll
Good
take
bounce.
a Scooper roll, picked up at the 40 and smothered right away.
Yeah, gutsy attempt on that return by Brody Randall for Watertown.
Yeah, Randall will get maybe a yard on the return, if even. He will spot him at the 40, and that's where the Watertown Arrows will start. They lead 14-10 with 35 seconds left in the opening quarter. So out comes the Arrows. Already solidly in the playoffs, but the Scoopers tonight are playing for their playoff lives.
What amazes you, but for about 7 points, it'd be the same record out here on the field tonight.
Yep, indeed. Himrich, and he's going to keep this one right up the middle, and Watertown has had an easy time of running right up the heart of that Scooper defense as the quarterback picks up about 8, maybe 9 on the carry.
Yeah, first run of the night for Trayton Himrich, 9-yard gain.
Yep, and it'll be 2nd down and 1.
Sturgis is at the point, I think, where the coach has to tell his defensive line, make a pile and let the linebackers clean up.
Yeah. And that might be the end of the first quarter. That should be the final play they'll get in. It will be. 1 quarter in the books, and the Watertown Arrows lead 14-10. Second quarter's on the way in 60.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Back at Woodle Field, first play of the second quarter, and the handoff to Fossum. Fossum works at
my
left side.
goodness.
He's loose again. He's into Scooper territory, and he's brought down just shy of the 30.
Again, another counter play to Fossum. Just got the defense biting to the left and to the right, to their left, I guess. And I guess Fossum ran it to his left, and big gain for Fossum.
Spot Fossum at the 32-yard line. Watertown moves the chains, 1st and 10 in Scooper territory. 14-10 if you're just joining us. 1 quarter in the books. Just underway in the second quarter on the Big 81. KBHB, 810 AM, 105.5 FM. You can see and hear the broadcast tonight on Live Ticket TV. And this one off to Fossum again. And Fossum got hit in the backfield. He able to lean forward and get a couple of yards out of it. But that's the biggest stop of the night for the Scoops on the running game for the Watertown Arrows.
Yeah, maybe just a yard gain. You're right. That's the just a 1 yard gain for Fossum. He's got 3 carries, 73 yards, and a touchdown.
Number 65, Jaden Lambert, pulled on that play. That kid is big. He pulls, he comes up the gap. Can you imagine being a linebacker looking at him straight in the eyes?
Himrich, high snap, gets it though.
Boy,
Works
he's quick.
it right side, and boy,
quick.
he's down the sidelines, and he might get there. He's knocked out of bounds, but he's in the touchdown already. He crosses the orange cone there at the end zone.
31-yard touchdown run. Wow, that kid has some crazy speed.
Yeah.
Trayton Himrich.
And he got some great blocking on that
He
play,
sure
too.
did.
All it was a little zone blocking. He found the crease, got to the outside, and he was gone.
And Watertown takes a 2-score lead all of a sudden now, as Himrich runs it in. And it's now 20-10. And it looks like Watertown may go for 2 guys. And you know what? They might just abandon the kicking game here, because it just has not been there this season for them. So they will go for 2. Himrich with Fossum lined to his right. Himrich takes the snap. He's going to look to throw this in the end zone. It's caught, and he had a wide open man. Mitch Olson. There wasn't a Scooper jersey within miles of him. And Olson has the easy 2-point conversion for the Arrows. And the Arrows take a 22-10 lead fresh in the second quarter here. So the Scoopers will wrap up the season next week against the Spearfish Spartans at Lyle Air Stadium. We'll talk more about that later in the broadcast.
Right
but guys,
now, the Scoopers, they got to get it going.
The running game is working for Watertown. Scoopers have not found a way to adequately stop it yet. But you're right, Coach. This, in all intent and purposes, is a huge possession for the Scoopers coming up here.
Watertown, 7 carries, 180 yards on the ground. They're averaging 25 yards a carry, gents. Kind of afraid of that when we saw the tape of Watertown and how they can run the football. And Scoopers have had challenges this year stopping the run. Tonight, boy, been a tough first half.
I think if you're the Watertown Arrows coaching staff, you say, we're not going to throw it the rest of the night.
No reason to.
There's no reason to. Yep. Here's the kick. It's deep. Returnable from inside the 10. Scoopers will run it out past the 20 and about to the 21-22. Scoopers will start there. Down by 2 scores, so this is a big possession for them. They've spotted at the 24-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10.
Number 1, Yankton leading number 5, T, 21-7 at halftime. Mitchell leading Huron 14-8 in the first quarter. Spearfish with a 7-0 lead still over Spearfish after a quarter in Pierre.
And I think Mitchell is out of the playoffs right at the moment too, so they're looking for wins tonight. Carter Williams out of the shotgun. And he's going to keep it, work it right side, and Watertown didn't buy it that time. Scoopers tried to sell it, but Watertown didn't buy it, so nothing there.
And the problem the Sturgis Scooper line is having right now is trying to figure out which linebacker is going to come, because all Watertown is doing is rushing 3 every time on the line and then send linebacker or defensive back. And the offensive line of the Scoopers are having a hard time figuring out who's coming at me.
Ball up to 26, gain of a yard, 2nd and 9. Williams out of the gun once again. 3 wide receivers to his left, 1 to his right. And I believe that's Sully Jost in the backfield. So we have not seen Peter Pye at all tonight. I don't know if I see him on the sidelines. Yep, there he is. I do see him there. And incomplete on the pass. And now a big 3rd down, fellas. 3rd down and 9 here. You really don't want to give this ball up this fast back to Watertown. On a 3 and out. Would give Watertown pretty good field position again. Let's see what the Scoopers decide to do here on 3rd down and long. Similar formation here, except wide receivers, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Jost in the backfield. Williams out of the gun. Fakes to Jost. He's going to throw this one deep. He's got his man out there, and it's hauled in. A flag is down, and this is going to be pass interference. Is it a catch?
Looked like a catch.
And that's going to be a penalty, I think, on Watertown for pass interference.
Again, Tegan Wormstadt getting wide open down that right sideline.
And he hauled that one in nicely. My only question was, were those feet in bounds? And the referees say they were.
I'm sorry, that was Jesse Lane with the catch on that right sideline.
And here's the deal, too, guys. Pass interference in high school, you don't get a spot foul.
That's
it's
correct.
Only a 10-yard penalty.
That's why if it's the catch, you take it. And the Scoopers will take the catch. That's what it's called.
30-yard gain for the Scoopers.
So a huge 3rd down conversion for the Scoopers.
Referee said that the Sturgis receiver cannot get into his route because he's being held by the Watertown defensive back.
And he still hauled it in.
Yeah.
So ball up to 44. Scoopers convert. They have a 1st and 10. Williams, the lone setback here. Ready to take the snap. And does. Quick throw, left side to Lane. Lane does a little juke move. Gets to the 40. And slung down at the 39. And the Scoopers pick up 6 on the catch and carry.
Well, gentlemen, since I'm the oldest one here, I'm going to go down on the sidelines.
All right.
Where it's cold. And let's do some sideline reporting.
Okay, sounds good, Coach. We'll send you down there.
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
Okay. We were a little worried.
Did you dress properly? That's the question.
You did.
Looks like you did.
Williams out of shotgun formation here. Sully Jost will line up right behind him. Oh, here comes Watertown. They're going to bring the blitz, and they got there, and they sling Jost down as he gets to about the 38. So Jost will get 1 yard on the carry. No more, though. And it will be 3rd down again for the Scoops. This one will be 3rd down and 5.
Sounds like Coach Bob Habela and Tim Potts might be leaving us at halftime.
The Pheasants, he said, are possibly calling their name. And it is that time of the year. Now, Watertown might be bringing pressure again here.
Looks like they're bringing some heat.
Yep. Here they come. They do bring the blitz. Quick throw, and that's intended for Jost, and the pass is too low. So it's incomplete. It's 4th and 5, and I would imagine Sturgis will go for it here. Ball is at the 38-yard line. This is too far for a field goal, I think. You'd be looking at a 55-yarder. So the Scoopers will go for it on 4th and 5. 8:19 to play here in the second quarter. Watertown with a 22-10 lead.
Scoopers need to answer on this drive.
They sure do. Williams takes the snap, quick throw, and that's incomplete. Flags? No flags.
Yeah, ball intended for Jesse Lane.
Yeah.
Looked like he was brought down by the
sure
defensive
did. That's
back.
why I said no flags. I thought maybe we'd see one.
No flag.
Yeah.
Turnover on downs by the Scoops.
Watertown will get it back. They will spot it at the 38. That is where the Watertown Arrows will start.
Yeah, I have never seen a team run on the Scooper defense like Watertown has in this first half. 180 yards on 7 carries for the Arrows.
And they have made it look easy. They really have. Fossum gets the carry. Oh, this time Scoopers are there, and Fossum for a loss. Fossum's forward progress will be stopped at the 35. He's going to lose a couple.
Well, lost 3 yards.
Yeah, he did.
You know, that was what we said pregame. I said the Scoopers need to just pack the box with 8 players, play one-on-one man defense, and make Watertown throw because, gosh, they have just been beat like a rented mule on the ground here in the first half.
Ball at the 35, 2nd and 13. Himmerich will come out of the shotgun here. Puts Wintjes in motion. He's going to throw to him.
Good tackle.
Scoopers try to bring him down, and they do. Nothing doing that time for Spencer Wintjes. And it'll be 3rd down, and I don't think he got anything. It'll be 3rd down and 13. Yeah,
actually a loss of 2 on that play.
So now it's 3rd down and 15 for the Arrows. Yeah.
First pass completion for Himmerich. It's for negative yardage.
So the Scoopers can get a 3rd down stop here. This would be big. Scoopers may be threatening to blitz here.
They're making Watertown throw.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to be careful with this quarterback.
He's gonna throw this one away. Was that intentional grounding? No, I'm going to say he was out of the pocket.
Yep, just outside the pocket.
Yep.
But you're right. You can pressure this quarterback, Hemmerich, but, man, that's the speed he showed on that last touchdown run. I'd be really, really hesitant about giving him some room up the middle.
So the Scoopers' defense holds when it needs to. And that is going to bring up 4th down and long, and the Arrows will punt. Scoopers needed a stop badly, and they got one.
First punt for Watertown.
Snap is good. Here comes the punt. Good punt. And picked up at the 27, crossing the 30, 35, 40, and knocked out of bounds, crossing the 45-yard line. I think that's Brody Royer with the return.
Good run back by Brody. It's been that type of year where we haven't seen the Scoopers return a lot of punts. It seems like a lot of fair catches or they let it bounce, but good return by Brody Royer. Good field position for the Scoopers at the 46.
Scoopers will start there with 6:28 remaining here in the second quarter. Halftime report is coming up, brought to you tonight by Quick Mart Sturgis Subs. Snap is good, hands this one off. And Sully Jost gets slung down after he picks up about 3 yards on the carry. He's just shy of midfield. Looks like they'll put his forward progress stopped at the 49-yard line.
Gain of 3 for Sully. He's had some short gains tonight. He's got 9 carries, 26 yards. Longest carry for Sully was an 11-yard gain.
2nd and 7.
We also talked about getting Sully out in space, get him outside the tackles, get him outside the ends, get him short in the flat with some passes, let him make a play.
Quick throw by Williams. That is caught right side, trying to get to the first down, and I think he got there. A flag comes in, maybe?
It looked like it, but
I think I seen a flag come out at the end of that play.
Tegan Wormstad with the catch.
No
flag. I think
no flag.
Looked like maybe it was the chain gang through the...
Could have been, yep.
Threw the marker down. Looked like a flag at first.
And the Scoopers will convert. It'll be 1st down and 10.
7 yards on that pass play.
We might have a malfunction with one of the chains over there. There they go. And we're getting it back up. It will be 1st down. No, it's going to be short, my friend. He's going to be about a yard shy. Not even that.
Oh, nope, they're giving him a first down.
They are going to give him a 1st down. They put the 2nd down marker up first.
Well, the yard marker on that sideline was a yard back.
Yeah.
He wasn't actually where the ball was spotted. And
so misplacement of the yard markers, and that joins the 4-yard penalty that the Scoopers got earlier tonight instead of what should have been a 5-yard. And this one right up the middle, and Jost, good carry. Yep, Jost is going to get inside the 30. He's going to mark him at the 37. 2nd down coming up for the Scoopers, but this is a big drive for the Scoopers.
6 yards on that carry for Jost.
Down 22-10 here to the Watertown Arrows. We are halfway through the second quarter.
Senior night here at Woodle Field. Last home game of the season.
Williams takes the snap and gives to Jost. Jost, though, we got a flag down in the backfield. Watertown says it's a hold. Jost got to about the 40. And we'll check the penalty marker.
A loss of a couple on that play by Sully. They're going to march it back a few more than that.
Looks like that's going to be a hold. We're going to go down to Coach Avola. Go ahead, Coach.
Hey, thanks, guys. Listening to the Sturgis coaching staff, they're telling their defensive backs, you have to set the edge against these guys. You cannot give the quarterback those sidelines. So right now, that's going to be the strategy they're going to try on defense. Back to you.
Okay.
Yeah, we talked about that too, Coach. That quarterback's scary fast. You know, if you let him run up the middle, you probably have a better chance of tackling him than letting him get to those sidelines.
5:03 on the clock. 22-10 the score. Watertown in front. Scoopers now facing a second down and long. Kano in a quarterback, and he's going nowhere. He'll get tackled way in the backfield. Kano brought down at about the 47. And now it's going to be third down and a mile for the Scoops.
Yeah, loss of 1 on that play. Scratching my head at that play call, my friend.
Nowhere to go for Kano. And there might have been some confusion on that. Kano kind of looked like maybe he wasn't quite sure where to go, so they might have had some mixed signals on that play.
A little predictable, too, in my opinion, with now 3rd and 18, and Watertown going to rush 3 because they know the Scoopers got to pass here.
Yep, got to go deep. So Williams puts a man in motion. That's Jost.
Putting pressure.
And here comes Watertown. Quick throw, and it's batted down by one of the linebackers for the Watertown Arrows.
Kano mad at himself for not completing that pass, but Watertown's defense was coming in hot.
And it'll be 4th down, and the Scoopers will have to punt it away. Punt is coming. Oh, boy, Watertown almost got there. Returnable to the 25. And they'll spot it at about the 26-yard line. That is where the Arrows will start with a 22-10 lead. And we'll see if the Scooper defense can come up big here. They'll need another stop here. They'll spot it at the 27. Halftime report is coming up. Brought to you tonight by Quick Mart Sturgis Subs. We'll have a first half recap for you.
Yeah, Scotty J recognizing the seniors and all the parents of, I think, all the sports, right? I heard him talking about
all
golf
the fall sports, I think. Yep.
Cheer.
With the exception of volleyball, which will have their own senior night.
Yep.
That'll be coming up later this month. And that's given to Fossum. Fossum tries to work his way. Oh, nice little stutter and stop, and Fossum will get something out of what should have been nothing. He'll get to about the 30-yard line, gain of a couple, it looks like. And 2nd down and 8 coming. 3:32 and counting here in the second quarter. 22-10 lead for the Watertown Arrows. Ball is marked just past the 30-yard line. And Himmerich was under center that time. Pitch out to Fossum, and Fossum not going to go anywhere. So the Scoopers now are starting to shut down the run here a little bit of the Watertown Arrows.
Yeah, doing what they have to do. They got to just pack that box and not give these running backs from Watertown those huge holes that we saw back in the first quarter.
Yep. So big 3rd down coming now. Gain of a yard. They'll spot it at the 31-yard line. So you're going to have a 3rd down and 6 with 2:41 remaining. Waiting for the snap. Delayed handoff to Fossum. Uh-oh, Fossum's got a hole, and he puts down a scooper as he gives the old stiff arm, and he's going to have the 1st down. Watertown will move the chains. Ball just shy of the 40.
9 yards on that run by Marcus Fossum. Yep. He's got 83 yards on 7 carries.
So 1st down and 10, Watertown.
Again, it was just another counter play. I think Coach on the sidelines, I think, has some insight for us. Coach, what you got?
Yeah, just talking to the medical staff. Tegan Warmstead broke his splint on the last play. He's okay, got his finger taped. He's going back in.
That's good to hear for Wormstead. And another 1st down for the Arrows.
Spencer Wenches with the catch on the right sideline. Big gain. Another 1st down for Watertown.
Yep,
to the Scooper,
31.
About the Scooper 48.
About the 48, yep, 49 it looks like.
12 yards on that reception to Fossum.
Timeout for the Watertown Arrows. 1:51 remaining here in the second quarter. A 22-10 lead for the Arrows. We'll step aside for a quick 30-second timeout. This is Scooper football on a Friday night. Friday Night Lights on the Big 81. Night Lights on the Big 81.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Advertising could be
Watertown timeout. This will be Himmerich coming out of the shotgun formation here. 2 wide receivers to his left, 2 to his right. Fossum in the backfield as well. Oh, that snap is over his head. Himmerich is going to fall on it. That play went south for the Arrows. And that'll push him all the way back to the 34-yard line. Wow.
Not what a coach wants to see after a timeout, right?
No. First big mistake of the night for the Arrows. That snap was way over the head of Himmerich, and rather than trying to pick that one up, he just falls on it.
14-yard loss on that play.
Clock continues to run, down to 1:15 to go. Watertown may be content to go into the locker room with a 22-10 lead. See if they go, well, yeah, they're not going too conservative here, although it's a quick throw to the sideline. And that is caught for a nice gain. Number 17, Marcus Pitkin with the catch for the Arrows. Pitkin gets it to the 41-yard line, and he gets out of bounds, so that will stop the clock. 1:02 left to play here in the second quarter. We might get to freezing tonight. I don't know if we've had the first freeze yet in Sturgis, have we?
Been close.
It might be close tonight.
There was one morning we had low 30s. I'm not sure if it got...
Don't think we got 32, though.
Haven't seen much frost yet this year.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Himmerich out of the shotgun at the 35. Takes a snap. Dropping back. Oh, he's got all day to throw this one. Now he's going to run to his right, and he throws, and I'm not sure if that's caught. They're going to call it a catch. Referee calls it a catch. It's going to be about 4 yards shy of the first down, though. And that's going to bring up fourth down.
Mitch Olson with the catch.
And with 54 seconds left, Scoopers are going to get the ball back.
7 yards on that pass play.
So I thought Watertown might go conservative there, but they did not. And now they're going to give it up. Here's the punt. And that's going to roll. Oh, Scoopers going to let that one roll. Oh, no, it's going to go all the way back to the 9. Yeah, the return man for the Sturgis Scoopers, Brody Royer, let that one go.
Like Coach Abel likes to say, be courageous. Pick that thing up.
Well, he did see a couple of Watertown arrows headed his way, so I think he thought, well...
Easy for me to say, right?
Maybe I'll let that one go. And
I lost a spleen on a punt play back in high school, so maybe my courageous days are a little further behind me.
So the Sturgis Scoopers won't have much time here. They'll have just under 44 seconds. 44.1 on the clock.
Legendary electric scoreboard coming up at the half.
Scoopers will keep this one on the ground and try to run it up the middle, and the Watertown Arrows shut it down. Not much there. I think Soley got the carry.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Let's see if the Scoopers try to hurry up and maybe try to get another playoff here before halftime. 24 seconds left.
No gain on that play.
Yeah. Coach, did you have something for us down there? Or? I think you did.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I do, guys. Just letting you know, I just talked to a couple of the defensive backs for Sturgis Scoopers. I said, are they doing anything fancy out there? And they said, no, they're just running right at us. We got to respond. Back to you.
Yeah. And they have done okay here in the second quarter. And that's going to be it for the first half. Scoopers will go into the halftime locker room down a dozen here. It is 22-10 in favor of the Watertown Arrows. The Quick Mart Sturgis Subs halftime report is coming your way next. You're listening to Sturgis Cooper Football on the home of Sturgis Cooper Sports, the Big 81, KBHB.
Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Dylan Kessler today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Sturgis Strikers is your hometown bowling alley that is locally owned and operated. Come on down and bowl a game, join a league, or have a birthday party. Don't forget Friday and Saturdays are Blacklight Bowling Nights. Conveniently located off 1st and Lozelle Street, stop in and grab your morning coffee from 5-8 Espresso. Not a coffee person? No problem. Grab a tea or smoothie. And if you're going to grab a drink, why not grab a Daylight Donut or two? All located inside Sturgis Strikers off 1st and Lozelle.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Grocery Mart off Junction Avenue in Sturgis, South Dakota is your locally owned and operated grocery store. Stop in and shop the great selection of fresh cut meats. Then stroll on over to the fresh produce aisle. Watch for weekly ads for big savings and make sure you're checking out their Facebook page for the hot deals. Grocery Mart continues to strive to offer the best deals to their customers. Located off Junction Avenue in Sturgis, South Dakota, Grocery Mart says, go Scoopers.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
Yards through the air for the Scoopers. Let me see what I got. Yeah, Carter Williams with the 9-yard touchdown run. Didn't mention that. Had that back in the first quarter. No turnovers for the Scoopers. 2 penalties for 20 yards. For Watertown, 200 total yards of offense in the first half. 12 rushes, 176 yards on the ground. And they had 2 long touchdown runs. Actually 3. A 53-yarder by Marcus Fossum, a 64-yard touchdown run by Spencer Winches, and Trayton Himrich with a 31-yard touchdown run. Himrich, 4 of 5 through the air, 24 yards, 1 interception, 1 turnover for Watertown, 3 penalties for 15 yards for the Arrows. For the Scoopers, didn't mention some receivers. Jesse Lane, 3 catches, 40 yards. Tegan Wormstadt, 2 catches for 14. Cole Litzen has 2 catches for 17. Dalen DeShock, 2 catches for 27 yards. At the half, Watertown with a 22-10 lead over the Scoops.
All right, so the Scoopers will have to pick things up here in the second quarter. This is kind of a must-win for them here tonight if they want to continue to have any chance for the playoffs. So definitely a big second half coming up for the Scoopers, down 22-10 here at the half. More of the halftime report coming up. We will plug in the legendary electric scoreboard. That's coming your way right after this. This is Scooper Football on the Big 81 KBHB.
The Home Slice Group. Your customers love your business, but you need more of them. That's where we come in. We work with great brands, connecting them to the right audience using video, website development, digital, and audio. All tied together with intelligent media placement to get as many people to your front door as possible. You concentrate on running your business while we concentrate on growing your business. Elevate your brand with us, the Home Slice Group.
At Dakota Discount RV, our mission is to make your RV experience fun and easy by providing quality recreational vehicles, competitive pricing, and professional sales and service. We're proud to offer the finest names in RVs. Our big inventory of fifth wheels, travel trailers, and toy haulers allow us to save customers thousands of dollars compared to most dealers. Come see us at either of our two locations, 3330 East Mall Drive, Rapid City, or 11200 JB Road, exit 48, Somerset. Newell Golf Club, located just minutes outside of town, the friendly hometown golf course. Come play a round of golf in a laid-back atmosphere and enjoy the views that western South Dakota has to offer. Newell Golf Club strives to be a community leader, offering the course to the Newell High School and middle school golf teams free of charge and hosting multiple community golf tournaments throughout the season. First-time members get half off membership fees. Look us up on Facebook.
Would you buy your insurance from a cartoon character?
What's up, Doc?
Cartoons are good for a laugh, but when you're in an accident or you need your home covered and need help, it's no laughing matter. That's why you need a real person, like Lance at Van Zee Insurance Associates. It's not just simple insurance either. Lance has you covered with home, life, auto, and business. Van Zee Insurance is your place to call. Stop by today or give Lance a call at 605-393-2399.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Grossenberg Implement just made it easier to find good used equipment. Just go to grossenberg.com and see what used equipment we have that you may want to upgrade to. Lots of 2023 units between tractors, combines, and everything in between. Stop into any of our 9 locations or browse online to see what will fit your operation. Grossenberg Implement has several late models available and great financing to help you with the cash flow. Visit with Grossenberg Sales Pros today to see what will fit your needs.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work. a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Dylan Kessler today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Sturgis Strikers is your hometown bowling alley that is locally owned and operated. Come on down and bowl a game, join a league, or have a birthday party. Don't forget Friday and Saturdays are Blacklight Bowling Nights. Conveniently located off 1st and LaSalle Street, stop in and grab your morning coffee from 5-8 Espresso. Not a coffee person? No problem. Grab a tea or smoothie. And if you're going to grab a drink, why not grab a Daylight donut or two? All located inside Sturgis Strikers off 1st and LaSalle.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Grocery Mart off Junction Avenue in Sturgis, South Dakota is your locally owned and operated grocery store. Stop in and shop the great selection of fresh cut meats. Then stroll on over to the fresh produce aisle. Watch for weekly ads for big savings and make sure you're checking out their Facebook page for the hot deals. Grocery Mart continues to strive to offer the best deals to their customers. Located off Junction Avenue in Sturgis, South Dakota, Grocery Mart says go Scoopers.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
What has a popular portion of our halftime show, thanks to Coach Bob Havela.
Probably
You
the
started
only
it.
popular
It's our Friday funnies.
You started it, Coach.
Before we get to the second half, and we love it. You've been waiting, Terry. You get the first dibs on Friday funnies.
Okay.
What do you got? Go ahead.
I almost have to read it because of my.
That's all right. You can
That's
read
all right.
it. I've got mine. I'll have to read it too. Go
It's
ahead.
all in the timing.
Yep.
What do you call a snobby criminal walking down the stairs?
Oh, I should know this one.
Yeah,
I'm in the business.
I should know this one.
A condescending.
Well, I didn't put the sound effect in. Sorry, Terry. We'll get it in on Thursday. It'll be Thursday night funnies this week. All right, Coach, your turn.
I've got two.
Okay.
I've got two.
We're ready.
Give me the bonus.
Okay.
You know, the other day a guy came up to me and he tried to sell me a coffin. That's the last thing I need. and the other one is a pirate walked into the bar, dressed up like a pirate, had a paper towel on his head. Bartender says, "I get the sword and everything, but what about the paper towel on your head?" He goes, "Arr, I've got a bounty on me head."
That one I like. Oh, that one did need the sound effect on it. Darn it. Should have put that one in.
And now we go to Gary.
I got a Halloween one for you guys since Halloween is just around the corner. You guys all know I'm a dog fan. So what do skeleton dogs eat for Halloween?
Don't know.
Milk bones, of course.
Skeleton dogs.
Skeleton dogs, they eat milk bones for Halloween.
That's good. You want to explain that one to me, Terry?
Yep. All right, there's your Friday Funnies.
Friday Funnies brought to you by...
We haven't got a sponsor yet. If you would like to sponsor our Friday Funnies, which we'll put them into at the basketball season if you want them to. If you want them to just go away forever, well,
just remember,
we don't need a sponsor. We'll still
if
give
you
them
have
out.
a Friday
we'll
Funny.
Give you bad humor.
Coach, if you have a Friday Funny, who do we send it to?
You send it to Gary Matthews at kbhbradio.com.
There you
That's
go.
Gary Matthews, kbhbradio.com. And if they're really bad, we'll put them on the air.
They have to be really bad, though. Otherwise, we won't put them on the air.
If they're really bad, that's the ones we like.
And
Thank
remember, G-rated.
They have to be G-rated. We are a family-oriented program. But they should tickle your funny bone just a little bit.
Just a little
bit.
Yes, indeed.
I don't get the milk bone.
You still don't get the milk bone?
No.
Milk bones. Bones for Halloween. Halloween.
Skeleton,
Skeleton dogs eat milk bones.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess we can go with it.
All right, so mine failed tonight, but that's all right.
It was good.
That's
no,
okay.
It was good.
Yours was the best, though, Coach. That was a good one.
You like the bounty one?
I like the bounty one.
Yeah,
that was a good one.
And while we were telling these jokes, they honored longtime Sturgis Williams Middle School coach Rex Schrock.
And let me tell you guys, when I started coaching in 2001, Rex Schrock was a 7th grade coach.
Yep.
I was on the 8th grade staff. And you want to talk about a guy who loves his football players. That is Rex Schrock. And he gets so excited on the sidelines. I mean, he's always positive. I have never seen him yell at a kid in a game or practice. That's just Rex Schrock. Very positive. I tell you, it's good to see all the football players surround him because we coached him in 7th grade.
You could see
2001.
You could see the love that these players have for Rex.
Absolutely.
He's retiring 30 years of coaching, and congratulations, Rex, and you'll be missed.
A huge congratulations to you. We may see a little something for him maybe at the Scooper Awards night coming up in November. All right, we are ready to go. Wrap up the halftime show, and this will be a high kick into the Friday night lights. It's bobbled by the Scoopers. They'll pick it up at the 15, and that's going to put the damper on that return as Jesse Lane is brought down at about the 15, 16-yard line. But this is an important drive, guys, for the Scoopers to start things off.
Yeah, getting underway here in the second half. Scoopers down by a couple of scores. The season in the balance, really, for the Scoopers. They lose tonight. They will not make the postseason. And, looking at the scores or the records from the last few seasons, it's been a constant improvement. As Coach mentioned, but for just a couple of points here or there, the Scoopers could be 5-2 tonight, but they're 2-5, and they need a win here to make the postseason.
All right, Williams out of the shotgun formation here with 3 wide receivers lined up to his right. And delayed handoff here, and Sully Jost gets a small amount of real estate.
Big number 65, Jaden Lambert jumped over a blocker to get a hand on Jost and keep him from really getting a gain on that play.
And he really didn't get a tackle. He just got a big paw on him and just knocked him to the ground.
Got to the 19, gain of a couple. So 2nd down and 8 coming. Just underway in the third quarter. A 22-10 lead for the Watertown Arrows. Awaiting the snap is Williams. He'll take it. Drops back. That pass is batted down at the line of scrimmage. Yep. And that'll bring up 3rd and long.
Micah Hawk, number 78, 6'5", 300. We saw him in the first half. He just put up that big 6'5" paw, swatted that one out of the air.
And the strategy the Scoopers are doing is not a bad strategy. They're trying to get those slants, those short routes in front of the linebackers because Watertown blitzes them all the time. But those linemen are huge.
Carter Williams waiting for the snap.
Out of shotgun again, and then let's see what they do with 4 wideouts. I'm on 3rd and 8. He's gonna try and throw this one, and that one come out. Watertown thought it was a fumble. So, guys, was that an incomplete pass, or did it get knocked out of his hands?
Yeah, he threw it just as he got hit by number 22 of the Watertown Arrows. And, again, Watertown is bringing pressure every time.
Yep.
rush 3, send your linebacker or your defensive back after the quarterback.
So 4th down, Scoopers appear to go 3 and out here, and they'll have to punt it to Watertown.
That was big number 22, Spencer Wenches, that was running him down from behind.
Yeah.
So he's got speed. And
he's got a paw as well, I suppose.
He's aggressive. He loves to hit, and we saw him sling down Jost in the first half, and he did the same to Carter Williams on that play. Scoopers 1 man short. They had to bring in number 29.
Yeah, just had 11 on the field. Or 10 on the field. They needed 11. Here's the punt. It's not a very good one. And it's going to die at about the 40, maybe 43, 44. Pretty good field position to start for the Watertown Arrows. Yeah, they'll mark it about the 45, just past the 45-yard line.
Not a good opening drive for Sturgis.
Not at all. They go 3 and out. And it was a very important drive. They needed. I think Tim Potts is telling you the Pheasants cannot wait any longer.
Gentlemen, I am afraid my taxi is leaving. Always an honor and a privilege.
Have a good time, Coach.
We'll see you on Thursday night at Spearfish.
Thursday night at Spearfish.
Emmerich with the pass up the middle. Caught.
And that's caught. And that's about 10, 11 yards for the first down.
Mitch Olson with the catch up the middle for Watertown. Gain of 5 on that play.
And that gives the Arrows enough for the first down, so they'll move the chains. Yeah, they're going to spot it at about the 34, I think.
Yep, gain of 10, I should say. I was looking at the 39-yard line. 10 yards on that play.
Well, you know, that grass down there where it's kind of yellowed out there, it's really hard to see the markers a little bit.
Yeah, it's crazy how quick that grass died.
Well, there's been a lot of sports played on this field.
True.
Which could have an artificial surface in future years. That ball's loose. Scoopers might have it.
Aaron
they
Moravitz.
do, I think.
Aaron Moravitz with the tackle, stripped the ball from Spencer Wenches. Second turnover for the Arrows.
Boy, if the Scoopers needed a break, there it is. Scoopers pick up the fumble, and the Watertown Arrows, with their second turnover tonight, they had an interception in the first half, and now the fumble.
Aaron Moravitz with the strip.
Scoopers needed that one badly. So I had a listener text me and say my joke was the best. Milk bones.
It's all, it's art. It's all up for interpretation, right?
That's
all
okay.
right. I liked your joke.
Scoopers.
Coach didn't get it.
Take over. Here's the throw. That is caught. And at the sideline, that's a pickup of about 8. I didn't catch the receiver. Way over there on the other sideline.
Tegan Wormstad with the catch.
Yep. You know, a score here is big for the Scoopers if they can cut this back down to a 1-score game.
6 yards on that reception for the Scoopers.
And a long way to go here for the Scoops. I mean, there's plenty of time here, so.
Yep, they just need to put together some good drives.
Yep. Williams will hand this one off. Oh, he's going to keep
keeper.
it. He crosses the 40, gets out to the 45. He's got a first down as he's brought down by a Watertown defender. That's big number 9.
Good misdirection by Carter Williams and good keeper. It's been pretty effective with that this season.
Caden Decker with the tackle for the Arrows.
10 yards for Carter.
And the Scoopers have a first down. They'll move the chains. Ball will be spotted at the 47-yard line. Scoopers have a first down and 10. Williams takes the snap, hands this one off solely. Joe slung down in the backfield. Yep, Watertown was there as soon as Joe's got the football. And I think he might get back to the line of scrimmage. No, you're going to lose a yard, it looks like. Well, no, he gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
Those runs up the middle just not working.
They have not done much, have they?
What it does, I guess, is keeps the defense keying on Sully Jost, and if they can use that as misdirection to get a big gain, it's beneficial.
Quick throw by Williams, and that's low, and it's incomplete. And that was intended for, was that Teagan or Jesse Lane who was intended for? Intended for Teagan, I think.
Yep.
So now another big third down for the Scoops, 3rd and 10. Trying to keep this drive going. Williams looks things over here to the sideline now. 4 wide receivers, 3 to his right, 1 to his left. Teagan takes a snap. He's going to throw this one, and that's behind his receiver, and Teagan Wormstead cannot adjust in time to catch it. It's incomplete, and it's 4th down.
Covered downfield by Nathan Briggs.
So 4th down, Scoopers will have to punt it away. Watertown with a 22-10 lead here in the 3rd quarter. There is 8:54 remaining. Here's the snap. Watertown. They're going to fake it! Oh, and it's incomplete. They had a wide open wide receiver, and the pass was too low. So the Scoopers almost pulled one off there.
Jesse Lane, you're right, wide open.
Great call. They just didn't execute it.
Carter Williams with a lot of pressure on him and panicked a little bit, I think, and short-armed that pass to Jesse Lane and wants that one back for sure.
So Watertown's going to take over now in Scooper territory at the 46, 47-yard line. Well, I can't blame Coach Koletsky for that call.
No, we talked about it at halftime.
Yeah.
They got to pull out all the stops.
Had they been able to execute that one, that would have been a fabulous play. Himmerich rolling to his right, looking. He's going to throw this one downfield and incomplete.
Good coverage
no flags,
downfield.
Yep.
Teagan Wormstadt with good coverage downfield.
So it'll be 2nd down and 10. So Watertown was going for it all there on that pass.
Now, again, Scoopers just having to just pack the box and keep Watertown from breaking another long run, and just relying on the defensive backs downfield on that man-to-man coverage. And Teagan Wormstadt, good job downfield to keep that from becoming a big play for Watertown.
Himmerich out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. Hands this one off. That is Wintjes, and Wintjes has got a huge opening.
He is quick.
And Wintjes deep into Sturgis Cooper territory. Just outside the red zone they bring him down, but a big run for him. And Wintjes gives the Watertown Arrows a 1st and 10.
Down to the 23-yard line. 24-yard gain for Wintjes.
Went back to their bread and butter that has worked pretty much all night long here for them.
Wintjes 3 carries, 91 yards on the ground, averaging 30 yards a carry.
Under center now is Himmerich. Himmerich will give this one to Fossum, and Fossum is hit, and he'll get pushed back. So no gain there.
Aaron Moravitz, great job from his nose tackle position to stop Fossum for no gain. Loss of 1 on the play.
And it'll be 2nd down and 11 coming up for the Arrows. And we're seeing them go into a little bit more of a conservative mode here, run some clock. They'll bring in a couple of substitutions. Ball to 25. Himmerich will come out of the shotgun. Fossum to his right. Oh, we're going to have a call timeout here. Watertown didn't like something that they saw, so they will call a timeout. And we will step aside for 30 seconds as well. You're listening to Sturgis Cooper Football on the Big 81 KBHB.
The Home Slice Group. Your customers love your business, but you need more of them. That's where we come in. We work with great brands, connecting them to the right audience using video, website development, digital, and audio. All tied together with intelligent media placement to get as many people to your front door as possible. You concentrate on running your business while we concentrate on growing your business. Elevate your brand with us, the Home Slice Group.
At Dakota Discount RV, our mission is to make your RV experience fun and easy by providing quality recreational vehicles, competitive pricing, and professional sales and service. We're proud to offer the finest names in RVs. Our big inventory of fifth wheels, travel trailers, and toy haulers allow us to save customers thousands of dollars compared to most dealers. Come see us at either of our two locations, 3330 East Mall Drive, Rapid City, or 11200 JB Road, exit 48, Somerset.
New quarterback out there, and whistle, and they'll stop this play dead. That is number 3, Nathan Briggs, who was out there playing quarterback for the Watertown Arrows. Interesting.
Legendary Electric scoreboard, Pierre with a 14-0 lead still on Spearfish in the third quarter. Spearfish offense a little non-existent tonight.
False start on the Arrows. That'll push them back another 5.
Fourth penalty on the Arrows, 20 yards in penalties, all of the 5-yard variety.
And that penalty looks to be a little short again. Maybe that referee's legs aren't quite a yard long. His steps aren't quite getting a yard.
That's why they put hash marks on the field,
That's
my friend.
why they put hash marks. That's almost dropped.
Snap.
Yep, and staying in there at quarterback is Briggs, and Briggs is able to corral that one and run for it and get to about the 25. They get the penalty yards back. Yeah, those 5-yard penalties have turned out to be 4-yard penalties tonight, it seems like.
You know, that a quarterback can short arm or throw, and a referee can short leg a penalty, huh?
And that's happened a couple times here tonight. Interesting luck.
Yeah, we noticed that earlier. But
yeah, Himmerich is out of the shotgun here now for the Arrows.
Scooper showing blitz.
Yep, and Himmerich looking to throw.
Oh,
he had a man wide open and strolling into the touchdown like he's in Paris in the spring. There's number 85, Owen Engelbrecht.
I think that was 25.
Wasn't it?
Fossum, I think, with the touchdown.
Okay, we'll check it here.
Yeah, 25. Fossum.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what happened when the Scoopers blitzed. It was Calvin Kettleson coming in, and when you blitz and they bring a back out of the backfield, guess who has to pick up that back?
Yeah.
The linebacker. No linebacker there to pick up Fossum. 25-yard touchdown pass from Briggs to Fossum.
And Watertown will go for 2 again. They now have a 28-10 lead. And the direct snap to Wentjes. Wentjes is going to throw, and a terrible throw. And that's probably why Wentjes doesn't play quarterback very often. So the 2-point conversion fails. The score will stay Watertown 28. Sturgis 10 will step aside for 30. This is Cooper Football on the Big 81 and on Live Ticket TV tonight.
Newell Golf Club, located just minutes outside of town, the friendly hometown golf course. Come play a round of golf in a laid-back atmosphere and enjoy the views that western South Dakota has to offer. Newell Golf Club strives to be a community leader, offering the course to the Newell High School and middle school golf teams free of charge and hosting multiple community golf tournaments throughout the season. First-time members get half off membership fees. Look us up on Facebook.
Sports.
Arrows will now kick off to the Scoops. Scoops will get it back. They are down 28-10 here as we welcome you back into Woodle Field on a Friday night. It's a chilly one here.
Jaden Blair back deep for the Scoopers, one of the seniors honored here tonight.
Here comes the kick. And it is deep and returnable from deep inside the 5.
Jaden Blair.
And Blair's got some running room, and he's got this out past the 40, near the 45-yard line before he's brought down. Great return for Jaden Blair.
Good return. Jaden Blair says his favorite food is sushi. And interesting fact about Jaden Blair, he's colorblind.
Really? Interesting.
Some senior spotlight information on Jaden Blair.
Spot that at the 44-yard line. I bet he frequents the sushi market inside Lynn's Dakota Mart.
He might.
Lynn's Dakota Mart, one of our sponsors of our sports here on the Big 81.
About the only place you can get sushi in Sturgis.
I think so. Fresh sushi, yep. Williams out of the shotgun formation here. He's going to take this snap, hand this one off, and that is Sully. Sully's going to work at left side. He breaks a few tackles.
Nice
He's got a first down and more.
That's the Sully Jost we love to see.
That's right. He's tough to bring down.
Shifty. Good run by Sully.
And he's into Watertown, not quite to, he is into Watertown area territory, and they'll spot him at the 46-yard line. 41-yard line, excuse me.
Longest run of the night for Sully, 15 yards on that carry.
Yeah, Scoopers needed that.
Sully, 49 yards on 14 carries tonight.
Scoopers will break huddle here. Ball at the 41. Tegan Wormstead to the far right, set up as a wide receiver. Williams will take the snap, give to Sully again. Sully tries to go right up the middle, not much there. I think he got back to the original line of scrimmage, so 2nd down and 10 coming up. Yep, ball to 41, so no gain. 6 minutes left to play. We're halfway through the third quarter. A few Watertown faithful made the long road trip out here tonight. Williams takes the snap. Going to throw this one deep, and he's overthrew his receiver by quite a bit. Tegan Wormstead was the intended receiver. And I think maybe Williams thought Tegan was going to keep on going, but he slowed up and he actually stopped.
Yep, overthrew him by a good 10 yards or so.
So 3rd down and 10 upcoming.
Seems like the Scoopers have had a lot of 3rd and 10s tonight.
Mm-hmm. Waiting for the snap. Takes it. Williams, quick toss, right side. Oh, Jost almost didn't see it, and he gets tackled way back there.
Yeah,
the Scoopers lose 5-6 yards on it.
Just a little swing pass out to Sully Jost on the right side. Watertown sniffed it out. They're number 54 for the Arrows. Luca Lesson, 6'2", 245-pound lineman there to make the tackle.
Yeah, that's a loss of 5. It goes all the way back to the 46, and it's 4th and 15. See if the Scoopers go for it. Nope, looks like they're going to bring out the punting unit. So last time they were about in this area, they did try the fake punt. It failed.
Down 28-10. Again, they can't afford to let this game get too further out of hand.
That's a good punt. It will take a Scooper bounce, and it's going to roll all the way back inside the 10, it looks like. So a great punt. So they will pin Watertown deep. If we get some positives out of that, see if they can stop Watertown deep in their own territory here.
At their own 8-yard line. And you're right, if the Scoopers can get a stop here, get good field position. Down a couple of scores.
28-10 is your score.
Couple of scores and a field goal.
Yep. Yeah, and if you're thinking if you're the Scoopers and you score here, you're probably going for 2 points rather than just the extra point on the field goal. So.
Yep.
So Hemrich under center, and they're probably going to do a lot of running here if they can. Scoopers stopped that run, though. Not much there.
Fossum with the carry.
Yep, Fossum won't pick up much.
Back to maybe a yard they'll give him.
Yep, looks like they give him a yard. 2nd down and 9 after they spot the football just shy of the 10-yard line. At the 9.
Fossum, 9 carries, 83 yards, and a touchdown.
4:22 remaining in the third quarter. 28-10 lead for the Arrows. Himmerich looking to throw, rolling to his right. And now he does throw it out of bounds. He really had nowhere to go. Sturgis had great coverage downfield.
Under duress, being chased down by a scooper, trying to get the number of who was chasing him down there. So I can give him credit.
It's going to be 3rd down and 10 for the Arrows. And if the Scoopers can hang tough here and force a 4th, they should get pretty good field position on the punt. Himmerich out of shotgun. Takes a snap, looking. He's got plenty of time, throws, and it's caught wide open
Briggs.
up the middle. Briggs trying to shake loose to get to the
good
first
tackle.
down marker. He's close. Let's see where they spot it.
Kept him short. Good tackle by the Scoops.
Yep, he's going to be short, and that's going to be a punt coming up for the Arrows, and I can't imagine they would choose to go for it here.
Yeah, 7-yard gain on that play, and good Scooper tackle.
So the Scoopers hold. They're going to get this back. Royer goes back to return the kick. See if maybe if Royer can break one. I don't think we have a punt return for a score this year.
We do not. Now would be a good time.
It sure would. Oh, that's a terrible
Low
snap.
Ooh, just about
Watertown
blocked.
got it away. And Royer fumbled it, and it's covered by the Watertown Arrows.
Fair catch, fumble.
Yep.
3rd time that's happened to the Scoopers this year. 3rd fumble on a punt.
Yep, should be Watertown football.
Coach K yelling at the referees about something.
Yeah, I don't know how you can change that. That is...
Might be calling that one back.
Oh, we
There's
got a flag down.
dropped.
Yeah.
It was a dropped snap.
Unless
on the
somebody
punt.
ran into Royer. I didn't see it, but...
I didn't either. They're going to re-kick.
They're going to re-kick. Oh, Watertown's not going to like that.
Don't know why.
Yeah, they have the football back.
Punt team coming back on the field.
Yep.
Scoopers with no one back to receive the punt right now. They might be bringing the house.
They might try to get a block here. Yep.
Yeah, there's no one back to receive the punt. And Watertown still
short
bringing
a couple players
on the field. Yeah, I think Sturgis is just gonna rush 11, see if they can get a block. Watertown lining up
to go for it here on 4th and 2. Yep. Oh, nope. Now they're going to stop it. Timeout called by the Scoopers. That's interesting. So Watertown was going to go on the punt, and then all of a sudden they bring in personnel to go for it on 4th and short.
It was a direct snap to Spencer Winches.
Yep.
Scoopers call a timeout before the play.
Boy, and if Watertown ends up going for here, that's a gutsy call when you got a 28-10 lead. Although we are only in the 3rd quarter, although the 3rd quarter is winding down. There's 3:19 left.
I think Coach K wanted to make sure, Coach Koletsky wanted to make sure his players were prepared for what's coming here. And they're going to.
I think Watertown's going to go for it again.
I think they are.
Yep.
And Scoopers are going to have probably all 11 players within about 3 yards of the ball here. Looks like maybe another direct snap.
To Winches, yep. They're just going to let the big guy try and get the 2 yards they need for the first down. They're trying to draw Sturgis off the
Winches.
Winches gets it.
Ooh,
Oh,
it's close.
It's going to be all to the spot here. Where are they going to spot this
that's
one?
Close. No sign yet.
Boy.
No signal yet.
No signal yet.
They're spotting him at about the 19-yard line. If that's so, that's probably a first down. They might measure it.
Oh, boy.
Yep, they're going to measure.
They're going to measure this one, it looks like, huh?
If it's at the 19, it's a first down.
Boy, it's awfully close. I'm not sure if it's quite to the 19. This is our first measurement tonight. We don't see them very often in high school football.
We don't.
But Scoopers are crowding around that one to see.
Watertown players.
Oh, they got
first
it.
Down.
Yep. Not by much, but
about a 3-yard gain for Wenches.
Yeah. So Watertown gets the first down. And Winch's got just what he needed.
Yep.
He didn't have much room to spare.
Fresh set of downs for the Arrows on their own 19-yard line.
Himmerich will come under center for the Arrows. And that one a straight snap and right up the gut and near another first down. Was that Winch's or Fossum that time?
Looked like Fossum with the carry.
Yep, number 25. That was a direct snap to him.
Out to the 29, 10-yard gain.
And another first down. So Watertown moving the sticks here with 2:45 to play in the third quarter and a 28-10 lead for the Arrows.
Yeah, if Watertown keeps it on the ground, this is going to go quick here in the third quarter.
High snap, but he gets the handoff to Winchus. Winchus reaches out to pick up an extra yard. And they will spot him at about the 33.
Four-yard gain for Winchus. 5 carries, 98 yards for Spencer Winchus.
Second down and about 6 to go for the Arrows. And it will be Himmerich out of the shotgun. And he's going to throw this one right up the middle. That's caught just shy of the 40. That's going to be enough for the first down.
Hunter Peterson with the catch, just a sophomore, 6'3", 245-pound sophomore tight end for Watertown.
Wearing number 86 for the Arrows. And he gets it out to the 41-yard line, their own 41, 140 and counting here in the third quarter. Himmerich under center. Takes the snap, hands this one off. Fossum, yep. Fossum will get to the 45 and gets knocked out of bounds there. It's like Fossum got to the 45 for a gain of 4. Yeah, they're going to put him at the 44. We got 5 on the carry. It'll be second down and 5. Clock stopped at 1:21 because Fossum went out of bounds. Chilly night here at Woodle Field. The fall is definitely in the air. Looking, and rolling to his right. Throws, he had a man wide open, and that's a first down and slung out of bounds at the 35-yard line. It's number 17 for the Arrows. As Marcus Pitkin with the catch. And the Arrows march onward into Sturgis Cooper territory. 1:10 to play in the third quarter.
20-yard gain on that play.
Ball at the 35 for the Arrows.
Been a clock chewing up drive for Watertown.
Absolutely. Himmerich looking to throw again. And he's got all day. Now he's going to roll to his left. He can tuck this one and run if he wants. He's going to, and he's going to slide down. After he crosses the 35 to about the 34, it looks like.
Yeah, smart play by him, Rick. Just stay in bounds and don't take a big hit.
Clock ticking away here. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. And they'll hand this one off. And that is Winchus. And Winchus, a big hole, and he works his way through it. And it takes 3 scoopers to bring him down.
Man, he is a tough runner.
And he'll get to about the 18, it looks like.
You can tell Winchus loves contact.
Oh, yeah.
As a running back and as a linebacker, just loves to hit.
It's got a first down, and the clock will continue to run here, and that'll probably be the final play of the third quarter.
17 yards on that run by Wenches.
3 quarters in the books. After 3, it is Watertown 28, and the Sturgis Scoopers 10. Fourth quarter is on the way in 60. This is Scooper football on the Big 81 KBHB.
Would you buy your insurance from a cartoon character?
What's up, Doc?
Cartoons are good for a laugh, but when you're in an accident or you need your home covered and need help, it's no laughing matter. That's why you need a real person, like Lance at Van Z Insurance Associates. It's not just simple insurance either. Lance has you covered with home, life, auto, and business. Van Z Insurance is your place to call. Stop by today or give Lance a call at 605-393-2399.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Grossenberg Implement just made it easier to find good used equipment. Just go to grossenberg.com and see what used equipment we have that you may want to upgrade to. Lots of 2023 units between tractors, combines, and everything in between. Stop into any of our 9 locations or browse online to see what will fit your operation. Grossenberg Implement has several late models available and great financing to help you with the cash flow. Visit with Grossenberg Sales Pros today to see what will fit your needs.
Big one there. All right, and Watertown has a 1st and 10 to start the fourth quarter. And Winchus direct snap to him. And he'll try to work this one right up the middle. Not much there. Oh, he's still going. They couldn't bring him down. Yep. Oh my, didn't see that till
kept those legs churning. That's the sign of a good running back.
He is tough to bring down.
You know, you put a body on him, but he keeps those legs moving. Unless you bring him to the turf, he's going to just keep chewing up turf and yardage, and that's what he
sure
did. Got down to about the 3-yard line.
Yeah. 1st and goal for the Arrows.
14-yard run by Wenches.
Let's see if they just might just keep him in there. And nope, Hemrich is going to come out. So if anything, he might take the snap and get it to Wenches. He does. Wenches right up the middle, trying to get there. I think
Hemrich, 1 yard, touchdown run for Watertown.
So the Watertown Arrows now take a 34-10 lead. And I imagine they'll go for 2. Now they're going to try the extra point this time. Work on the kicking game a little bit. So they will spot it at the 10. Extra point, try to make it 35-10, and that kick is good. Yep. So the Watertown Arrows score early in the fourth quarter here. They take a 35-10 lead over the Scoopers. We're back for the kick in 30 seconds.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
35-10, the Watertown Arrows lead as we welcome you back into Woodle Field, and regular season finale for the Scoopers will be next Thursday. Remember, it's a Thursday night game next week because the playoffs start the following week. Playoffs. I don't think the Scoopers are going to be there, though.
Playoffs, big question mark.
This
don't think it's going
really
to happen.
dampen their playoff hopes tonight. This loss will, barring a miracle here in the fourth quarter. Returnable for the Scoops, out past the 15. And Drew going sideways here. Here comes a flag, and I bet you this is going to pin the Scoopers even deeper back.
Yeah, most likely a block in the
Usually
back.
A block in the back or a hold.
Or a
yeah.
hold.
Mm-hmm.
Scoopers done fairly well with penalties, just 2 for 10 yards. This might be a 15-yard variety here.
Yeah.
Yep, block in the back.
So that'll push the Scoopers farther back.
Half the distance to the goal.
Oh, boy, that's going to go all the way back to the 9-yard line. 10:44 left to play here in this one. Remember, at one point we were 14-10 in this game.
Scoopers came out firing. The second half, it looked like the first half the Scoopers had a pretty good scripted amount of plays.
Yeah.
The runs up the middle with Sully Jost not working. Carter Williams looking downfield.
Yep, lots of time. He throws that one, and it's complete at the 20.
Yeah, Dalen DeShock.
Dalen DeShock with the catch, yep.
11-yard gain on that play.
First down for the Scoops, and they have a little bit of room now to maneuver with some plays.
He was looking in the flat for Sully Jost.
Yep, he wasn't there.
Kind of looked him off, which it's good to see Carter Williams do that, and DeShock with his third catch.
Ball just shy of the 21-yard line. Scoopers have a first down and 10. Williams. Quick throw.
Screen pass.
Right to Jesse Lane. Lane gets out past the 25, and no more than that. Looks like Lane will get to about the 26. And it has really cooled off here at Woodle Field. It's probably going to be one of our coldest nights of the season tonight, I think.
6-yard gain on that play. Jesse Lane has 4 catches tonight, 46 yards. Having a good night.
Mm-hmm. Ball just shy of the 27. It did snow up at Savoy today.
Nice.
So they did get a little bit of white stuff up there in the higher elevations. Quick throw. He had a man wide open. DeShock dropped it. Yep, DeShock was running before that ball. He was looking ahead.
He was.
Before he hauled that one in, and he dropped it.
Safety Mitch Olson was drawing a bead on Dalen DeShock, and I think DeShock could see him out of the corner of his eye.
Yep.
Yeah, you could see a hit coming, and sometimes that happens. You take your eye off the ball because you're anticipating getting crushed.
So it is Williams, the only one in the backfield here. Everybody else loaded up as a wide receiver. Quick throw, and that's bobbled, and I don't know if that was caught. It was caught. Sully Jost with the catch. He bobbled it and then hauled it in, but it was for a very short gain, but they only needed a couple yards for the first, and they got it. So first down and 10 for the Scoops. Spotted at the 33-yard line. 9:20 to play in this one. 35-10 lead for the Arrows. Williams takes the snap. Jost down the left sideline. That's thrown up the middle and almost picked. Yep. Incomplete.
Intended for Jesse Lane up the middle. Thrown a bit too hard, I think, by Carter Williams because he was under pressure and went through the hands of Lane, and a little dangerous. Could have been picked.
Yep. So second down and 10. Who do the Irish play this weekend?
Good question.
No, you don't know? The Huskies are off this weekend.
I should know that.
They need it after getting blown out by Iowa last week.
Yeah, I'll look it up. I should know that being a Notre Dame fan.
Yep.
I don't.
Taking the snap is Williams. 2-step drop. He's going to throw. That's incomplete. In and out of the hands of Tegan Wormstad. And that was a rocket to him, and he just couldn't haul it in. So we know Coach Havela and Tim Potts are pheasant hunting this weekend. What are you doing this weekend?
Well,
watching college football?
My birthday. My birthday is Sunday.
Your birthday is Sunday? Why didn't you tell me?
Because you're supposed to know.
Oh,
you're my friend.
No, I don't know. Do you know when my birthday is?
January 14th.
Oh, you're good.
How do I know?
Now I feel bad.
Notre Dame plays
now
Georgia.
I feel bad.
Notre Dame plays Georgia Tech.
My mood just sank. Here is
That's okay.
Williams finding an opening, and he slides, but because they're going to mark him down where he started that slide, he's going to be about a yard shy.
Good run
of the first down, but it was a good run by Williams.
8 yards on that run by Carter Williams. And, I remember because your 50th birthday, we had it at the Loud.
Oh!
Remember that present I got you? Which we probably can't say on the air.
Yes, I do. I think it's still in the package, though.
Okay.
Yes.
It's a magazine of a certain kind that we won't
I think you better stop there.
It was not a Sports Illustrated. I'll say that.
No. The swimsuit issue. Williams is out of shotgun formation here. 4 wide receiver set, taking the snap. Quick throw.
He's open.
And he's got a man wide open. And Wormstead hauls it in. I think that's Wormstead.
Yes, sir.
And Wormstead get a big first down for the Scoopers.
Down that left sideline, Tegan Wormstead finds an opening. Big pass play for the Scoops.
And they'll mark it at the 34-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. Big play for Sturgis.
25 yards on that pass play.
Williams, the lone person in the backfield. Everybody else at the wide receiver slot. Williams will work it right side. He's being chased down by a Watertown arrow. And now he's just going to throw it away.
Ooh.
He's going to ground that one into the grass.
Takes a big hit.
That
to the
was
turf.
almost a late hit.
Should have been a late hit.
Yep.
And maybe a little bit of an unsportsmanlike
I think
conduct
so,
play.
too.
You're
Yep,
right. That
and
this
no flags.
We've seen games this season which
Those flags would come out.
27 penalties against
Yep.
Huron to tonight where it's low. And I'm not against a low penalty game, but call the ones that need to be called.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, they're. I mean, that particular play would have been called a few weeks ago here, I think.
Yep.
In that one game when we
for
had
sure.
so many penalties.
Yeah, I've never seen a game like that in my years doing it with you.
Looking for a quick throw. This is down the sidelines, knocked away by the Watertown defender.
Good coverage downfield by Watertown.
That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Jeremiah Schulte, defensive back with the coverage downfield.
Quick substitution here for the Scooper. Sully Jost running back out there. So it's a big 3rd down here. Scoopers need to convert.
Boy, Pierre going to knock off Spearfish tonight. They're up 28-7, 4 minutes left in that game.
Quick throw. That's caught, and he hauls it in, and I think he's got enough for the first down. I think that's Wormstead again on the far side.
It is.
Wormstead needed 10, and I think he got 10.
Again, I just like the tempo right now of this drive by the Scoopers. It's quick. They're not being deliberate, kind of making Watertown just kind of sit back and wait. 11-yard pass play there. Wormstad's 5th catch. 56 yards on 5 catches for Tegan Wormstad.
Williams with Sully Jost in the backfield. Williams takes the snap, 2-step drop, looking to throw. This is going towards the end zone. If he turns around, he might have gotten it. Well, no. That pass was a little too far out in front of his intended receiver. Was that Wormstead coming down the sideline? I think it was.
Yep, just a little bit out of bounds.
Yep, just a little out of his reach. But, boy, I tell you what, Wormstead had broke free, so if him and Williams had been on the same page, Williams might have had a touchdown there to Wormstead. I like the idea. Let's see if the Scoopers can come up with something kind of like it here. They're going to set Wormstead up right on the right side again. 2nd down and 10. Williams waiting for the snap. Takes it. Here comes the Watertown blitz. He has to throw it quick up the middle. That's caught. Working in right side. Finding an opening. DeShock is in the end zone. Touchdown Scoops.
23-yard touchdown pass. Williams to DeShock. Scoopers score.
Scoopers needed that one. Great quick pass to DeShock. Scoopers seen the blitz coming. Broke DeShock free up the middle. Williams gets it to him. 23 yards later, DeShock's in the end zone.
Yeah, well-designed play. Watertown expecting more of a downfield throw, and I think DeShock blocked a little bit, then kind of just sprung loose up the middle, and Carter Williams found him.
35-16. Scoopers will go for 2.
Fourth catch for DeShock.
Williams out of shotgun.
61 yards.
Oh, he almost bobbled it. Then gets it to his running back in the backfield. Nope, slung down is Kano. So you had Kano and Williams out there at the same time. Kano a little slow to get up. He tweaked an ankle. He's going to limp off the field. Hopefully he's okay. So the 2-point conversion fails and the score stays 35-16. And we'll keep it here. Since this is our, I cannot believe it, home finale for the season for the Scoopers, I have got to thank all our Sturgis Scooper sponsors who have helped make the broadcast possible this year. And, of course, you'll come with us to Spearfish next week for what will probably be our season finale. But Lynn's Dakota Mart, Northern Hills Eye Care, Castile Auction and Real Estate, The Kitchen at the Oasis. Thank you, Rod Bradley. Quick Mart, Sturgis Subs, thank you, Sally. Rocking Tree Floral and Garden Center, Richter's Tire and Exhaust. Jacobs Auto Repair, Key City Chiropractic and Acupuncture, and Legendary Electric. I seen the Legendary Electric pickup cruising down Junction Avenue today.
We've had, just those sponsors have been with us a long time, and we really appreciate it.
And I believe Loftus Dental will be jumping on board.
Nice.
As a sponsor, and they'll definitely be in full force for our basketball season, which, if you can believe it, is only a couple months away.
Looking forward to it. You know, I always hate to see a season end, but it's just the process. It's the circle of high school sports, I guess you could call it, right?
Indeed. And we may be doing some wrestling broadcasts, too, with Live Ticket TV this season, so stay tuned for that.
We've got a former Wyoming state champ and then a college wrestler
who would love to do play-by-play for Scooper Wrestling. So that's on the horizon.
Yeah. We'll see what the Scoops do here. We mentioned pregame. We haven't seen an onside kick this season.
Just watching Coach Koletsky and some of the special coaches. I wonder if they weren't thinking of an onside kick. Yep. There it is. It's got to go 5 yards, though. They touched it before it went 10 yards. Yep.
Went about 8.
I said 5. I meant 10 yards. Yep.
Yeah, Elliott Smith just kicked it a little bit short.
Oh, Coach Koletsky is livid.
Yeah, one of his players touched it about 8 yards.
Yeah, and I think he's saying you can't touch it until it goes 10 yards. So it has to they kick from the 40, it has to get to the 50 before the Scoopers can touch it. Watertown could touch it anytime they want, but the Scoopers have to wait for it to go 10 yards.
And we saw Elliott Smith working on that onside kick during the pregame warm-ups, and we thought, I bet we see an onside here this game. This would be the right time for it.
Yep, because they need to get the ball back.
Just didn't execute it properly.
So the referees will sort this one out, but that's an illegal touch. So the Watertown Arrows will get good field position here. It'll be inside Scooper territory.
Yeah, right about the 48. Inside Scooper territory, yep.
Yeah, the market just about at the between the 48 and 49-yard hash mark.
Boy, Pierre took it to Spearfish tonight. They're going to win 35-7.
Wow. So Spearfish had probably by far their worst game of the season.
Coming at a bad time.
And you're going to have now what we think is probably going to be the Scoopers' loss here, and a Spearfish loss, and you're going to have two teams who hate each other going head-to-head on Thursday night. I'm glad we're going to be there for that one. That's going to be a wild one Thursday night.
It'll be a good one.
Yeah.
Can always be chippy. You don't want it to be, personal fouls. You just want it to be a good, hard football game. Got some flags on this play, it looked like.
Yep. Might have some emotion starting to boil over here. No flags. They picked them up. So I think they were just telling the players, bring it down. All right, so it's 1st down and 10 for the Arrows. And a quick handoff inside and right up the middle. Another big run. That's big number 86 for the
big tight end.
Arrows. That's Hunter Peterson, the tight end.
Yeah, 6'3", 245, and they did like a counter play.
Yeah.
So like a pulling tight end almost, which is interesting.
And Peterson gets the first down.
16-yard run for Peterson.
And just under 7 minutes to play. Scoopers need to get the ball back some way, somehow here, maybe through a turnover. Watertown has 2 tonight. They have an interception and a fumble. Imrich out of the shotgun. He's going to drop back. Looking, and throwing, and that's incomplete. And I'm not a coach, Terry. That's why I'm up here, but I can't for the life of me figure out why Watertown is even going with the passing game anymore now.
Yeah, me too.
There's just no need to.
Kind of a head scratcher.
Yeah.
Their running game has just been working well.
It's been so dominant, and with a 35-16 lead, you'd think your first thing here will be to run as much of that clock off as you can.
I mean, confident, with a lead like this,
Yeah.
but boy, things can happen.
I mean, that incomplete pass there stops the clock. And Himrich out of the shotgun. He's going to pass again. Looking to throw. He's going to roll to his left, and he's going to throw this one away. And again, now you stop the clock again for the Scoopers. With 6:27 remaining, and now it's third down. Well, that's why I'm not a coach. That's why we're up here in the broadcast booth.
Yeah, Scoopers, 3 touchdowns down, so it would be miraculous.
Yeah, but still, I mean, if I'm coaching, I'm thinking, okay, let's get out of here. Let's run some clock and get out of here and go home with the win.
Yeah, you don't want to just give a team a chance or any sort of hope at this point in the game.
So Himrich will come out of shotgun formation again. 4 wide receivers. Looking. He's going to
Passing
throw
again.
this one deep. He's got a man down there, and it's not going to get there. It's incomplete. Tegan Wormstead with great defense.
Excellent coverage.
And that is 3 straight pass plays that go incomplete. And they stop the clock, and now it's fourth down. Yeah, very confused by those calls selection for the Watertown Arrows.
4th and 10. So going to punt, try to pin the Scoopers. I mean, it's really tough to.
I'm going to guess they're going to go for it.
It looks like they are.
I really do.
Yeah.
And now maybe this time, well, no, Himrich is going to come out of the shotgun here. And they might keep this one on the ground. We'll see. He'll take the snap.
Nope.
He's going to roll to his right. And again, he's going to get chased, and he throws it, and I think that was dropped.
Incomplete.
Yep. And the Scoopers are going to take over.
4 straight incompletions by Himrich.
And you stop the clock on all 4 of those. 6:14 to play.
Still a little crack.
Well,
little crack in the door for the Scoopers.
Stranger things have happened, yep. The ball just shy of the 32-yard line. Scoopers will take over on downs. Out of shotgun formation is Williams. Williams takes a snap, quick throw. That's caught. We have a flag down in the backfield. And again, Watertown with a little with a little extracurricular there after the play was over. No flag come out on that.
Gage Studer with the catch.
Yep.
We'll see if it stands.
So I'm just seeing things here that were getting flagged in that Huron game. A little extracurricular after the play is blown dead, especially by the Watertown players who are.
Yeah, I could say this
kinda
season,
shoving.
for the most part. Ooh.
This is going to be on Watertown.
First down, Scoops.
And it's going to give the Scoops the first down.
Yeah, I was saying that the officiating has been really, really consistent, except for that one game, which was, just an anomaly. That's a 15-yard penalty on Watertown.
So it might have been unnecessary roughness, I'm guessing, or a personal foul, one of the two. Yeah, it's a first down. Scoopers are just shy of midfield now. They'll take that with 6:09 remaining. Williams out of the backfield, along with Sully Jost, 2 wide receivers to the right, 2 wide receivers to the left. Williams takes the snap, quick throw, left side, that's caught. That's Wormstead. Wormstead's got some running room. He's got a first down. All the way down to the 39-yard line. And if I'm the Scoopers, I'd be in hurry-up mode here. I'd be getting up there and getting that next play. Scoopers are going to huddle up here. Clock rolling, 5:43 remaining.
Yeah, that penalty was illegal participation. Interesting.
Okay. That's the first time I've heard that one.
Yeah. 15-yard gain on that last play.
Williams to Jost. Jost, not much there on the carry. Jost, maybe he got a yard. Yeah, spotted at the 37. Actually, they give him nothing. So 2nd down and 10.
Scoopers can't waste much time here.
Nope, they got to go, go, go. Williams waiting for the snap. Takes it. Drops back. Quick throw out in the flat. That's caught by Jost. Jost got some running room. Breaks free to the left side. Still going. He's got a first down, and he's brought down about the 25. Scoopers making up some yards.
About the second time we've seen them attempt that play tonight. And to me, I would run that at least once a series with Sully Jost because he's such a playmaker. He got to the outside, cut back across the field. 11-yard gain for Jost.
Tegan Wormstead comes out. Yeah, but you're right, Terry. Scoopers have got to go. I'd be putting a couple of plays out there in a hurry that you can run quickly here. Williams ready to take the snap. Dropping back, looking to throw. Wants to go to the end zone. Nobody's open, though. Great defense. And now it's thrown, and it's over the head of the intended receiver, Peter Pye. We haven't said Peter's name much here tonight.
No, we haven't.
Very quiet.
No carries yet tonight for Peter Pye.
Yep.
First pass attempt in his direction. Incomplete. Second down and 10 now for the Scoops. At the Watertown 24.
Yep. That stops the clock, though, at 4:12.
Yeah, this is the time when you can take a little time and come up with a play, but man, have some ready.
Yep.
You're right, have it in your
have
hip
some
pocket.
ready. Yep.
3 wide receivers split right.
See if the Scoopers might be thinking end zone here. Yeah, well, no, they're going to throw this one short up the middle. That's caught. And a short gain to about the 21.
Ethan Graff with the catch.
Yeah, he wears number 2 for the Scoopers. And now you got 3rd down coming up. Be 3rd down and 7, just under 4 to play.
3 yards on that catch by Graff.
Graff will line up left side. Scoopers will set 2 wide receivers to the right side. Oh, Watertown may have jumped off. Let's see. I think that's encroachment on the arrows. It sure is. Yep, that'll give the Scoopers 5 free ones.
6th penalty for Watertown. 45 yards in penalties for the Arrows.
So 3rd down and 2. Williams waiting the snap. Jost in the backfield. Quick throw. It's a low throw, and I think it's caught. They have enough for the first down. So they'll move the sticks. They're about at the 11-yard line. I think they can get a first down without scoring.
Gage Studer with the catch for the Scoops.
Clock starts, 3:15. Scoopers with the 1st and 10 at the 11, so they can get to the 1 and get a first down. But I'm looking at end zone here if I'm Sturgis. And Williams is going to run it. And he'll get slung down as he crosses the 5-yard line. And it's going to be 2nd down and about 4 at the 5.
6 yards on that carry for Carter Williams.
Do we have a flag down? We do. On the far end of the field.
Might be a face mask.
Could be. Let's see.
He got slung down pretty hard.
And that'll be the half the distance to the goal for the Scoops end.
Here we go.
It is. It's a face mask.
Oh, it's
a hold on the Scoops. Oh, no.
Nullified that play.
Yeah, it sure did. And then some. Not what the Scoopers needed, and that's going to push them all the way back to the 16 or 17, it looks like.
Scoopers
17.
45 yards in penalties, 4 penalties for the Scoops. Been a pretty clean game, but this comes at a bad time.
That's a costly one, yep.
Back to the 17-yard line.
2 wide receivers right, 1 to the left. Williams takes the snap, looking. He's going to throw to the end zone. It's got a man there. And we're going to get a pass interference in the end zone on Watertown.
Got some yellow hankies flying.
So the Scoopers will benefit off this one. Now on the pros, they put that at the 1-yard line.
Dalen DeShock, the intended target in the corner of the end zone.
It is not a spot foul in high school football, though. But this will give the Scoopers, get them back inside the 5, I believe. No, not quite. See where they spotted here. Yeah, I was going to say it can't be the 14. It's got to be more penalty yards than that.
Is that short-legged referee again?
I think so. So they're going to spot it at the 9. So it will be it'll be first down for the Scoops. And they'll hand this one off, working it up the middle, and Pye gets a carry to about the 5 or 4 yard line. But 2:27, Scoopers, the clock is not their friend here because they've got to score here and get the ball back.
First carry of the night for Peter Pye. 5-yard gain. Scoopers at the Watertown 4.
Williams ready to take the snap. Takes it, and he's going to keep it, work it right side. He tries to work it in there.
I think he's
in there. He just crosses the goal line. Yep, touchdown Scoopers.
4-yard touchdown run. Carter Williams, kind of a broken play. Watertown rushing some linebackers in, and Carter Williams cut inside. Got the 4-yard touchdown run.
The score comes with 1 minute, 59 seconds left in the game. So that's going to make it 35-22. Scoopers are going to go for 2.
Second touchdown run of the night for Carter Williams.
They're still 2 scores back, though. Scoopers are going to look at that, 4 wide receivers on the left side. And they go to the short side, to the right side, and it's caught by Wormstead. And the Scoopers get the 2-point conversion.
You're right, little misdirection. Yep. 3 wide receivers split left. They went right to Wormstead to get the 2-point.
So 35-24. And with 1:59 left, you try to come up with your best onside kick play that you have in your playbook here. Because you got to get the ball back. You're down 2 scores. Well, like we said, stranger things have happened in high school football. So we'll keep it here as we wait for the kickoff here. We'll watch and see what the Scoopers set up here. Now remember, it's got to go 10 yards on an onside kick before the kicking team can touch it. So I'm thinking a lot of times you'll try and bounce this off a defender.
You know, we've seen Sully Jost to kick a really high looping kick over the front line of defenders of the receiving team. We'll see what strategy they use here.
So they'll set it up on the far hash mark from us here.
Elliott Smith kicking.
Watertown has most of their players up front here.
I got the hands team out there. A lot of players with 9, 10, 22. So the backs are there on the front line for the receiving team.
Yep, who usually have good hands. They're the ones you want to put up front here on the onside. Here comes the kick. Oh, it's not very good. It's not going to go 10 yards, and Watertown falls on it.
Just a weak,
just
weak kick.
Not enough on it.
Kind of what happened on the last onside kick attempt.
And there is a reason why the success rate on onside kicks is low, because
it's tough.
Very rarely are they successful.
Yeah, tough to execute properly. You know, even in the pros, you'll see it. They kick the top of the football to get that crazy spin on the football, and they want that big bounce. And I don't think Elliott Smith just didn't hit it quite hard enough with his foot. But
so Watertown will get it. It'll be just inside Scooper territory at the 49. So Sturgis has 2 timeouts left. They can stop the clock twice.
Legendary electric scoreboard Pier does beat number 2 Spearfish 35-15. That's a final.
So Pier has knocked off Sturgis and Spearfish over the past couple weeks. Watertown will keep this one on the ground.
Briggs with the carry.
And Briggs will get a couple. See if the Scoopers decide to call a timeout here with 1:48. Clock continues to tick. So no timeout coming here by Coach Koletsky. And Watertown will take as much time as they can before they snap this one again. 2nd down and 8. Himmerich looks to the referee so he knows what is on the play clock. He'll hand this one off again, working it left side, and close to a first down. A first down will end it here for Watertown.
Scooper's trying to strip it.
Yeah. And he's going to be about 3 or 4 yards shy of the first down.
That ball carried by number 30, his first carry of the night, Malik Decker.
But Coach Gillespie is deciding not to use his timeouts here with a 2-score lead, and Watertown is 44 seconds away from winning this one. And if Coach K doesn't call a timeout, this will be the final play of the game. Himrich under center. He might just take a knee. No, he's going to hand this one off.
Decker again with the carry.
Yep, Decker will not get the first down, so it's 4th down coming up. And unless Coach K calls a timeout, that'll be the final play of the ball game.
I don't know why you wouldn't.
Yeah, he's just going to take the loss, so that's it. Your final tonight will be Watertown 35 and the Sturgis Scoopers 24. Post-game show coming your way next here on the Big 81, brought to you by Quick Mart, Sturgis Subs. This is Scooper Football on the Big 81 KBHB.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Dylan Kessler today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Sturgis Strikers is your hometown bowling alley that is locally owned and operated. Come on down and bowl a game, join a league, or have a birthday party. Don't forget Friday and Saturdays are blacklight bowling nights. Conveniently located off 1st and LaSalle Street, stop in and grab your morning coffee from 5-8 Espresso. Not a coffee person? No problem. Grab a tea or smoothie. And if you're going to grab a drink, why not grab a daylight donut or two? All located inside Sturgis Strikers off 1st and LaSalle.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Grocery Mart off Junction Avenue in Sturgis, South Dakota is your locally owned and operated grocery store. Stop in and shop the great selection of fresh cut meats. Then stroll on over to the fresh produce aisle. Watch for weekly ads for big savings and make sure you're checking out their Facebook page for the hot deals. Grocery Mart continues to strive to offer the best deals to their customers. Located off Junction Avenue in Sturgis, South Dakota, Grocery Mart says go Scoopers.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
The Home Slice Group. Your customers love your business, but you need more of them. That's where we come in. We work with great brands, connecting them to the right audience using video, website development, digital, and audio. All tied together with intelligent media placement to get as many people to your front door as possible. You concentrate on running your business while we concentrate on growing your business. Elevate your brand with us, the Home Slice Group.
Welcome into the post-game report here from the booth at Woodle Field. Our final home season games. This is the final time we'll be in the KBHB booth here at Woodle Field. And, boy, the season went fast. That's
sure
for
did.
Sure.
Always does.
Final score here tonight, 35-24. As Scoopers fall a little short here against the Watertown Arrows. And this is kind of a dagger for the Scooper playoff hopes, and I think we're going to fall a little short here. We'll talk about that in a moment. We'll send things over here to Terry. Go ahead and get our final stats tonight.
All right. Thank you, sir. Scoopers, 327 yards of total offense, 29 carries, 110 yards on the ground for the Scoopers, 2 touchdown runs by Carter Williams. He had one of 9 yards, one of 4 yards. Carter, 10 carries, 55 yards on the ground. Sully Jost ended up with 16 carries for 49 yards. Passing, Scoopers 21 of 36, passing for 217 yards and 1 touchdown. And that touchdown pass to Dalen Deshock, it was a 23-yarder right up the middle from Williams to Deshock. And Tegan Wormstad, a great night too. 6 catches, 71 yards. Jesse Lane, 4 catches for 46. Cole Litzen, 2 catches for 17 yards. Sully Jost, 3 catches for 14. Got to get these names in too. Ethan Graff with a 3-yard catch. Gage Studer, with a 5-yard catch. Scoopers, no turnovers tonight, and 4 penalties for 45 yards. Watertown, 376 yards of total offense, 29 carries, 282 yards on the ground for the Watertown Arrows, and they were led by Spencer Winches. He had 8 carries for 131 yards, had a touchdown run of 64 yards. Trayton Hemrick, the quarterback, 4 carries, 27 yards. He had a touchdown run of 31 yards, a little negative yardage there too for Hemrick. Marcus Fossum had a touchdown run of 53 yards. He had 98 yards on 11 carries. Hemrick, he was 9 of 16 through the air. He was 9 of 15 through the air. Nathan Briggs was 1 of 1. Briggs had a 25-yard touchdown pass up the middle to Marcus Fossum. Hemrick, 69 yards passing. 2 turnovers for Watertown. They had an interception in the first quarter and a fumble in the third quarter. 7 penalties for the Arrows for 55 yards. Sturgis comes up a little short here at Woodle Field on senior night. Watertown comes out with a 35-24 win for the final home game of the season.
So looking at the point standings right at the moment, of course, Watertown is at the top in the point standings. They had coming into tonight 43.5, so they improved to 6-2 on the season. So now you got Yankton tied with them at 6-2. Then Brookings with the 5-2 record heading into tonight. We'll of course run down the scores here in just a moment. Spearfish 6-2. They lose their second game tonight. Pierre is 4-4. T area is 6th, and then you got Huron, the 7th team. But the thing is, though, here now you're going to have 4 teams who may not make the playoffs here because Watertown and Yankton, since they're tied at number 1 right at the moment, if they stay tied at number 1, they will both get in, which means if you're sitting in 8th place, you wouldn't get in. So it's kind of confusing, but putting the seed points together is kind of confusing as well. Right now, the Scoopers are in 10th in seed points. That's out of the playoffs. They need to catch 3 teams just to have a chance at the playoffs here, and I don't think they'll get enough points, even with a win against Spearfish next week, to make the playoffs. They're down with Douglas. Douglas is, of course, winless on the season. They are 0-8 after tonight's loss, and then Mitchell is 1-6, but if Mitchell beat Huron, that's going to give them a chance to try and work their way into the playoffs here tonight. So let's go ahead and run into the legendary electric scoreboard. Go ahead.
Well, Mitchell did not beat Huron tonight.
So Mitchell loses.
Huron with a 29-26 comeback victory over the Mitchell Colonels tonight. Big win at Tiger Stadium for the Huron Tigers. Brookings, a big 42-7 lead over Douglas. That game's just about final at Dave Brody Field out at Box Elder. Pierre, a big win over number 2 Spearfish. They win 35-15. Yankton, a 28-7 win over T area. Sioux Falls Lincoln, 53-2 win over Aberdeen Central. Moving to 11 AAA, the game I was checking out, end of third quarter, Brandon Valley, number 2 in AAA with a 21-7 lead over number 1 Harrisburg. That's going to be a good one coming down the stretch. Sioux Falls Jefferson beats Rapid City Central 39-13. Number 5, Sioux Falls O'Gorman, a 48-0 lead over Rapid City Stevens, headed into the fourth quarter. Sioux Falls Washington beat Sioux Falls Roosevelt 42-7. 11A scores from around our area. Rapid City Christian beats Custer. That's a final 44-7. Belle Fourche, a 50-0 win over Lakota Tech. Number 1, Sioux Falls Christian in 11A beats Del Rapids 21-0. In 11B scores, number 1 winner will stay number 1. They shut out Chamberlain 46-0. Groton area beats Baltic 37-0. St. Thomas More, a 55-0 win over Lead Deadwood. Moving on to 9 AA scores. Try to find some here from our area. Phillip, they lead New Underwood in the third quarter, 24-12. Number 1 Howard, no problem with Viborg Hurley. They beat them 48-14. Gary's favorite team, Trip Delmont Armor AC/DC. Is that your favorite team?
No.
Okay.
I don't know where you come up with that, but that's all right. It's just fun to say.
Number 5, TD ACDC, they beat Alcester Hudson 58-32. We'll move down to 9A scores. Looking at some here from our area. Lemon McIntosh, they beat Faith tonight 60-8. Platte Geddes, a big win over Scotland Menno 45-8. And there we go. Number 2 Lyman, a big win over number 2 Wall beats unranked Lyman 60-6 tonight. Dupree leads Timberlake 50-20 with 6 minutes left in that one. Finally, we'll get down to 9B scores. A score I was looking for here. Number 1 Avon, they get beat by Freeman Marion Freeman Academy 36-26. So the Avon Pirates will suffer their first loss of the season. Kadoka area, a 52-0 win over Jones County. And finally, let me see one more score here. There it is. Irene Wakanda, they shut out Colombe 56-0. Those are your scores on the legendary electric scoreboard on this Friday night.
All right, so the Scoopers, 1 game left on the season. We'll head to Spearfish on Thursday night next week. And Mitchell, with that loss, keeps him behind Aberdeen Central for that final playoff spot. So you got Huron, Aberdeen Central, and Mitchell will be duking it out here in the final game of the season on Thursday to try to get their way into the playoffs. It looks like Sturgis and Douglas are going to be on the outside looking in.
Yeah, so Huron, that's their 3rd win in a row. They face number 4 Brookings for their final game of the year coming up. So Huron peaking at the right time, and Pierre is kind of peaking at the right time as well. A 35-15 win over Spearfish tonight, and Pierre finishes the season with Douglas. So Pierre should finish the season with a 6-4 record.
Yep. And that would get them solidly into the play. 5-4 record. They'll be solidly into the playoffs. Yep. That's going to come down to that Aberdeen Central Huron mix up there. And Aberdeen Central is looking pretty good. They are about 2 full points ahead of Mitchell. So it looks like Aberdeen Central will probably get that final playoff spot. And they will travel to either Watertown or Yankton to be determined on Thursday night.
Pretty tough to overcome 2 points in the last week of the season. You know, I'm no Albert Einstein, but I
don't know if it is possible. So
I was talking with someone this morning at coffee over at Sturgis Coffee, and they coach the Buccaneers, you know, the younger kids for Sturgis. And what's cool about that is they use the same PowerPoint system that we use in high school. So for their playoff system too. So it really prepares the kids, I guess, in some sense, on how the playoff system works headed into high school. And a friend of mine, he is kind of an Einstein. He set up a spreadsheet and would plug in the scores and track it. I said, I need to get that spreadsheet from you. So I'm not trying to do math. Cause myself to have an aneurysm because I'm actually doing math.
This will be the first year the Scoopers have missed the playoffs, though, in quite a few years under Coach Chris Koletsky.
Yeah, probably headed back to about 2021, 2020, 2021, looking back at the records they had back then. It's been a real improvement. And this year, with a 1-point loss to Huron, a 1-point loss to Aberdeen, a 3-point loss to Pierre. Fortunes could have been different if those games would have turned out a little differently, but you can't. It's just the way the season goes sometimes, and it's tough to lose games like that. And as Coach Koletsky says, it builds character, but you'd rather have a win than build your character with some losses.
So the season will wrap up next Thursday night. Our game will be in Spearfish at Lyle Harris Stadium. We'll be on the air about 20 minutes prior for the pregame, of course, and then kickoff at 6 o'clock. Again, that's Thursday night. Don't forget, mark your calendar. It is Thursday night. We wrap up the season on Thursday night for football next week. Next Scooper broadcast comes your way Tuesday night. We'll be at home at 7 o'clock or so. You know, our volleyball matches run a little late a lot of times. That is the target start time Tuesday night. Rapid City Christian and the Lady Comets are in town. So Scooper volleyball Tuesday night, Scooper football Thursday night next week here on the Big 81. Well, since Coach Bob Havela and Tim Potts are on their way to pheasant hunt, we are going to wrap up our postgame report here tonight. Thanks to all our Scooper sponsors for helping make this a great home season. Again, we're going to finish off the season on the road next week. For Terry Anderson, Gary Matthews, have a safe and wonderful weekend, everyone.
Aloha.
Sturgis Scooper.